Basketball, a game of giants. When he had to, he knew all the tricks.
Nobody can pass that ball through the heart of the lane. 6. You want to put on a show here.
Man, you already know ZZ. What up, gang?
What up, brother?
Man,
What's going on, man? How are we
Christmas
this afternoon?
Christmas is right around the corner. Is you ready?
Yeah. I'm ready as I can ever be.
See, you got the old lady and all that. Like, you really got to show out around holidays. Like, so how much do you have to invest a lot of money when it comes to holiday time, birthday time, when it comes to your old lady and stuff like that? Or is she pretty, she play fair with them gifts?
We're both kind of like, we both kind of play fair to the point where it's like, are you going to get me a gift? Okay. How many gifts you going to get me? Okay. 3, cool. Let's not go over 3. How much money are you spending? Like, it's like that. Like, that's kind of how she is. I'm more so just like spur of the moment. If I see something, if it's $30, $100, whatever, I'm gonna get it. I don't care. Like,
so you're not high end. Like, you don't be asking for like PS5s and all that type of stuff. Okay.
Nah.
Right.
I'm gonna get that. If I'm gonna get a PS5, I'm gonna get it on my own. That's something that's gonna be like an achievement on my bucket list. Like, oh, I got a PS5. That's
right.
That's how financially stable I am right now. So I can go get a PS5. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
that's a fact.
How you doing?
Me, man, I just try to save a buck when I can. You know what I mean? It's the thought that counts. So I'm gonna make it count, but I'm never trying to go broke on none of these holidays for the old lady, for the kids, for nobody, because there's always a day after. You feel what I'm saying? And bills are still due. So I just gotta play it good, man. But Lakers Nation, y'all already know what this is. Episode 30. Salute to LAKERLAND, man. We are back at it. I'm your host, moderator, man, Seven Mitchell. I'm in the building. Got the superstar ZZ in the building, man. Shout out to you guys. Y'all already know what we do here at LAKERLAND every Sunday, man. ZZ, how you feeling, man, when we talk about the Lakers and what we've just witnessed, man? How are you feeling about Lakers basketball?
I'm confident in it. I like to see it at the end of the day. I put all my hate aside when the Lakers are doing well. I put all my hate aside when the Knicks are doing well too. Jalen Brunson, 50 points, 9 of 9 from 3, just showing them some love here on LAKERLAND. But Jesus, when the Lakers are doing well, it's the same thing. I like to see LeBron continuing to defy logic, science. Anthony Davis, when he's doing well, we like to see it. Took a tough loss to the Spurs without AD, which is interesting how we were talking about that whole MVP thing. Me and Hank, like he needs AD, for certain.
Oh my God, we're gonna open that door today. We don't even trip. We're gonna open that door today because you and Hank were bugging last week. But I think the Knicks are coming up the pipeline for the Lakers. You got the Knicks beating the Lakers?
Oh man, if AD's playing, no. If AD's playing, no.
All right.
But if he's not playing, Julius Randle gonna go stupid. I'm calling it.
And that's gonna be enough. All right, keep that energy, brother.
And Jalen Brunson. Don't get me wrong. Jalen Brunson gonna cook regardless. That's 25.
The Lakers don't have LeBron, huh?
They had LeBron against Wemby and gave them their 4th win of the season. So that's not really.
The Lakers had 3 starters out. Like, we're not gonna do that this afternoon. But wait a minute, we're gonna talk about that, man. Shout out.
Did you know Vander's averaging 0.7 points per game, I think, or something like that?
Oh my God. I gotta talk to the bosses already, man. We got an unbelievable show, y'all. Episode 30 of LAKERLAND is now in full effect, man. So salute to all you guys. Thank you so much for joining us this Sunday, man. Another classic one on deck today. Y'all know the main topic of discussion. We got to talk about the king, y'all. We're going to have one of those days, man. I am sorry. I got to talk to the bosses. LeBron James, we got to have that top 5 debate. Is LeBron James currently a top 5 player in the NBA? We saw what Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett had to say about this. ZZ and I, it's time for us to tap in on this situation, man. We also got to talk about Draymond Green of ZZ's Golden State Warriors, man. He could be on the trade block And could the Lakers actually be a destination? ZZ and I are going to kind of chop it up and talk about that. Also, for the Lakers, when we talk about trades, trade season pretty much began as of December the 15th for the Lakers. So ZZ and I are going to kind of break down the logistics of what could be happening with this Lakers roster moving forward. And of course, as always, when we're coming off of a loss, we got to put Darvin Ham in the hot seat. So ZZ and I are going to kind of chop it up about this Lakers loss to the Spurs. How much blame does Darvin Ham get? And of course, this is Sunday, the 2-hour show at LakerLand. So we got open court. I'll be dropping the link so you guys can come and join us and chop it up about some of these topics that we have here on the show. Big up again to Lakers Nation. Shout out as a whole to the NBA community. And most importantly, shout out to our Players Choice family. If you guys are new to the platform, do us a huge favor and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and also become a member, man. Join the family here at Players Choice. We definitely appreciate it. Shout out to our LakerLand salute gang in the live chat.
Hey.
Big up everybody. Euro Chuck Norris in the building. Salute. He says updates on Luka versus LeBron debate at the last game. We're going to talk about it, bro. Thank you so much for the donation and the contribution. We're going to bust that down because ZZ last week, as you could tell, was so disrespectful. So disrespectful. So we're going to get into that. You know, when ZZ asked me to do a favor, you know, ZZ, you asked me to do a favor last week, and I came prepared. So I hope you got your seatbelt buckled up, gang, because it's going to be one of those shows this afternoon.
For sure. Let's go.
You already know. Shout out to our brother Cole in the building. You know it's time to push them agendas, gang. You know what time it is. Big up to Cole in the building. DB in the building. Dominique says everybody quiet about AR and D-Lo playing well recently. Shout out to my guy DB for that, man. We actually got Austin Reeves on our roles and responsibility segment today. So we're going to be talking about AR-15. You know, it's interesting that you say that.
It's interesting you said that. Everybody been real quiet about Klay Thompson recently too, but
man, I haven't been quiet about that overrated. Man, listen, don't even get me started. You know, I want to keep it clean here tonight. I don't want to get suspended and I don't want to get fined. I want to keep it clean. Shout out to Bobby Crocker in the building, and of course, shout out to our brother Irvin K in the building. So, man, let's start off, man. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling because this is a visual that I saw that kind of was interesting to me. So the Dallas Mavericks reportedly are considered frontrunners to acquire Draymond Green from your Warriors, bro, hypothetically, if they were to actually trade him before the season. But the second team on this list with the second best chances was the Lakers. And I'm sitting here saying, first of all, would the Golden State Warriors realistically part ways with Draymond this season after everything that has happened mid-season? Is that the deal that they would make, getting rid of him and keeping Klay, or even getting rid of both, but just Draymond specifically? But then I thought about him coming to the Lakers. First of all, would your squad get rid of Draymond this year? Do you see that happening, period?
No, I don't see it happening. Do I think that does a part of me think that it should happen? Yeah. Do I think that it realistically, knowing this team, knowing Steve Kerr, knowing the front office, knowing the history, knowing the loyalty, quote unquote, between him and the big three or anybody outside of Steph, those two, I don't see it happening. I just don't. I think that whatever this suspension, this indefinite suspension is supposed to apparently help Draymond clear his mind and not want to showcase attempted murder on national television, but like whatever. But do I think that there's going to be some sort of kumbaya moment? Look, at the end of the day, there's an ultimatum on the line when he does return, which is you probably better not get a tech for the foreseeable future at this point, let alone let it be something that, you know, we can debate in a comment section on if it was or wasn't deserving of a tech. But you better not put your hands on nobody no more. You better not, because the thing that pissed me off the most is when he said, I didn't flop. I just tried to sell the call, so I flailed my arms. What's flopping, Draymond? What do we define as flopping? Flailing your arms. You flail your arm back and mollywop Yusuf Nurkic in his face. And I'm like, bro, you didn't even need to do that. You of all people are about to shoot this free throw right now. If you get the call, what are we even doing? Like, no, he deserved to be suspended indefinitely. I thought they should have put a damn stamp on it. And when he gets back, he better get his ish together because I don't think they're going to still end up trading him unless he doesn't pull his act together. And then he's just going to end up like how Dennis Rodman was when he was on the Mavericks and the Spurs.
I know one
You know?
thing. To me, it's about what you guys want. If y'all really want to win, and if y'all really want to build a positive environment, y'all have to part ways with Draymond. I don't care what productivity you're getting from him. He obviously is a cancer because he has nobody to filter him. Even Steph Curry, the greatest player maybe in that organization's history, cannot filter Draymond Green. Can't stop Draymond Green. Like the monster has been created, Frankenstein. Like it's just, as long as he's in Golden State, he's going to do what he wants. But him with the Lakers, does Draymond Green fit the Lakers' needs? Let's talk about that part. When you look at what the Lakers are needing right now, does Draymond kind of plug any of these holes?
I mean, if we're being realistic here, what does he provide for this Lakers team? I bet you he scored more points than Jared Vanderbilt. I bet you do that. I bet you Jared Vanderbilt will average under 3 points a game compared to Draymond's 5.5, maybe. Like the playmaking is going to be there. The defense and the assertiveness on the defensive end. You have two of the greatest minds, our IQs. Here's the thing: people or players are making it seem like Draymond is a crack addict, like or a cokehead, and I'm like, yo, he don't need help with no substance abuse issues. All right, he just needs help. He just need help not touching people so aggressively and not making the game of basketball look like the WWE. That's all he needs to do, right? But everything else from him, from the basketball perspective, is one of the greatest one of the greatest defenders of our generation, specifically the modern era, specifically when the Warriors started winning basketball games in 2015 for real, right? So you factor all that in and you say, this man is probably the most underrated Warrior of the dynasty. He is. I think that there, maybe besides Iguodala on occasion, but you factor in the fact that he had his basketball IQ and LeBron's basketball IQ are amongst like the top in the league in terms of reading
Draymond?
defenses. Yes. In terms of reading defenses and in terms of reading offenses, Draymond's IQ is pretty damn good.
Don't compare him with LeBron James when we talk about basketball IQ.
Oh my God,
That's
here
your
we
first
go.
mistake. Let's continue.
Continue. So
because I knew it was only going to be a matter of time before you really got into disrespecting LeBron. Like I knew it was coming. But let me say this though: when we talk about the Lakers' needs, the Lakers need shooters, the Lakers need rim protection, the Lakers need size, the Lakers need defense. That's their identity. So what are those elements that Draymond Green bring to the table? I mean, we could have that argument all day, every day. The one thing that I will say about this possibility, what's the biggest problem with Draymond Green? It's his behavior. It's his attitude, right? It's that element that I said of no one being able to contain him, not even Steph Curry. I don't believe, and I could be totally wrong because Draymond is his own man. I don't believe that Draymond Green would be in the Los Angeles Lakers program in that organization having and giving the same problems that he was doing in San Francisco with your Warriors. I think under LeBron, under AD, under that umbrella, under that system, I can't really say that would fix Draymond's problems. But the Lakers organization, to me, is the perfect team to neutralize the problems of Draymond Green. What we are seeing day in and day out, I don't believe we would see that from Draymond in a Lakers uniform. So for that part, I think the Lakers is a problem solver for Draymond. How much of a problem solver is Draymond for the Lakers really is the $1 million question at the end of the day.
I mean, fair. I see that point too. I just think that it's funny that LeBron James, if Draymond were to go to the Lakers, would fix all of the problems. Would just the same way that I guess Michael Jordan fixed Dennis Rodman, even though he still was known to pop off from time to time. Uh, and that's another thing that I don't like about how some people are reacting to this. As if I think somebody said in an interview, I ain't never seen nothing like that before on the basketball court. I think it was KD. Meanwhile, Meta World Peace is what his name was at the time, ironically, when he scored and elbowed James Harden in the face for no reason, just because he was there. That was, and I think he gave him a concussion. That was something that Kevin Durant witnessed. So I just think it's funny how, KD sees Draymond's downfall and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna step back in. It's funny, it's ironic, but whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of players like that, Meta World Peace, Rodman, Draymond, Lambeer, you know.
You know what amazes me? How again, and everybody want to sit up there and say I'm a LeBron supporter, like because y'all let things slide. Y'all let ZZ come on this show every week and throw shots at LeBron. Now, I said as an environment, as an umbrella, as a system, that would be a problem solver. That would neutralize some of these problems that we've seen in the past with Draymond Green and Golden State. Draymond Green and Golden State is their big brother. He can do what he do. I said this organization is a perfect neutralizer, I believe, for some of the behavior problems. What you want to do is try to paint LeBron as some fake superhero. Like I said, that LeBron can fix all of Draymond Green's problems. You keep playing this dangerous game with me, and we have a long season, bro. So I'm ready. I'm ready for you, bro. Because you just been trying it. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna
Fake
hold you.
superhero is crazy.
That is crazy, bro. You're so disrespectful. So let's say hypothetically, before we get off of this topic, let's say it does go down before the trade deadline. I know this is your team, so you could be speaking from a biased standpoint, and I'm good with that.
Probably.
But if Draymond Green was to get traded to the Lakers, who would be the true winner and loser out of the trade deal, the Lakers or the Warriors?
I think it would be the Warriors. Draymond's like the impact that he has on the team on both sides of the floor is where his value lies. So that'd be the only reason people are saying throw Draymond in a trade package, and yet they're saying that he's Mr. Triple Single and he wouldn't be successful for any other franchise. And I'm like, well, what's his trade value then? If he's so ass, what is his trade value? Or you just hate? Like that's just what it is. You're just hating because you don't like how Draymond plays basketball. I get it. Been there before. That was how I felt with James Harden from the years 2017 to 2019, right? I was like, damn, he's good. He's really good, but I hate the way he plays. I just hate the way he plays. That's how I am with Joel kind of now. That's how everybody is with Joel. There's just, but I still see the value in the player at the end of the day and what he might bring to a team, right? He's bringing him and Pat Bev are almost the same type of player in terms of their tenacity, but Draymond gives you more assists and playmaking and better defense, rebounds, whatever. He's more complete. He can stay on the floor a little bit longer than Pat Bev can, unless he's choking somebody. But but fake superhero is still hilarious. Fake superhero. LeBron is not no fake superhero. Come on, bro.
If the Lakers were to trade and get Draymond Green, I don't know really what they would have to give up for that. But honestly, I'm going to keep it real. That will be something that I really would embrace and I will be excited to see because, again, the one negative thing that you have when it comes to Draymond Green, I don't think that you'll see that at that magnitude under Rob Pelinka, Jeannie Buss, LeBron, AD. Like, that's a winning environment. Like, not to say that Golden State wasn't a winning culture at all or nothing like that, but it'll just be another way to win. I think Draymond Green would find new life in the purple and gold, and then, that's a Pacific Division rival. So he will be playing Golden State a lot of times. I believe he will be like public enemy number one to y'all. He will become like a villain. even if he didn't control his destination. So, this is an interesting story that I can't wait to see how it comes down the pipeline. But let me bring up the graph again. If he was to get traded, you see the teams that are really interested in the deal with Golden State. Which one of these squads, Easy, do you think he fits best with?
Honestly, the Mavs. I could totally see that dynamic kind of playing out. You have you have a situation in Dallas where like they're big, like in the last like 4 years, 4 or 5 seasons, the biggest question mark besides Kristaps Porzingis when he was there was Dallas's big man issue with
Right.
Dwight Powell, what I'm saying, being there, and then JaVale McGee was in the mix for a little bit, Boban, and now they have Derek Lively, I think the second. And he's been playing phenomenal this year for them. You see exactly that he fits kind of the mold of what they want in a five. He's a lob threat. He can play defense. He can block shots. Can't really create for his own, obviously, but at the same time, his presence is felt when he's on the court. When you implemented Grant Williams over there, and Grant Williams is balling out too. Grant Williams is built like Draymond, but he shoots way better from beyond the arc. He doesn't give you the same defensively that Draymond does, which is where his
Right.
role would come in. He doesn't give you the same playmaking that Draymond does, which is where his role would come in. Grant Williams sits in the corner mainly and is kind of there for the last second shot. So you think Luka and Kyrie, obviously they're going to do their thing. Seth Curry's over there, so at least he has another Curry brother to protect. I think he fits a little bit better over there. They're in a place where they're trying to contend the same way the Lakers are, right? But with Luka, he's younger than Bron, so they got a little bit more time to try and crunch out this window. So is Kyrie. So I think it'll be the Mavs. But
It amazes me how people think Kyrie Irving is so happy. That's why I don't have any stock in the Dallas Mavericks doing anything. Number one, Luka is a horrible defensive superstar. That's number one. And number two, even though Kyrie is injured right now, when Kyrie is playing, it seems to me Kyrie is playing just to not get in trouble. Kyrie is trying to stay out the mix. But Kyrie Irving really honestly doesn't seem to look happy nor play happy in Dallas. So I think that's going to affect, at the end of the day. And Draymond Green going to Dallas, that could make some noise. It could get him in the playoffs, unlike what happened last year. But I like him with the Lakers. Sacramento, I think will probably be a real good team to have him because, they offensively, they one of the best offensive in the division. And if they had somebody tough like him, to take up for De'Aaron Fox and do some of the dirty work for Sabonis, I think he fits well with Sacramento. And that's another division rival. So I don't think Golden State, bro, I don't think your boys can afford to lose Draymond Green, to be honest. If they trade him, they better trade his ass out of the conference.
If they lose Draymond, they better be getting something back that is either a center or some sort of deal where you get half a superstar. I don't know. They would need a lot if they let Draymond go. Kareem, my boy.
Yeah, man. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has reportedly been hospitalized after falling at a concert, and apparently he has broken his hip. According to one of his spokespersons, this thing happened, I believe, Friday night, or Friday evening, and he was hospitalized. So, well wishes to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, speedy recovery. Y'all know I'm not a fan of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, not at all. But, I hate to see this story. What's your reaction to Kareem breaking his hip at a concert?
I mean, I was just like, damn, OG, but like, at least he was having fun, like beforehand.
He was having too. Like, what type of what concert was Kareem at? That, like, what was he doing? Like, was he dancing? Was he? I mean, I got to talk to the bosses. Like,
I know Kareem. I know he up there in age, but he probably still be getting down with like the herbs and the spices. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you think so?
He be getting down with that, the exotic stuff.
Yeah, he might.
But I will say this: I have to defend Kareem in a debate potentially. I think that's one of our topics. I'm defending Kareem against Kobe in the all-time top 10 list. Why I have Kareem over Kobe in a sense. Yeah, so I'm gonna be defending this man in like a week or two.
So you have Kareem over top of Kobe Bryant all time, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about as a Laker? Is Kobe a greater Laker?
No, yeah, Kobe, yeah, better Laker for sure.
So wait a minute. How is it that Kobe is a better Laker than Kareem,
Mm-hmm.
but Kareem is ranked higher all time when Kareem only won one title outside of LA? So what are you identifying as making Kareem greater than Kobe if Kobe's the greatest Laker?
Well, when I look at Kareem, I look at him as Kareem might be the greatest basketball player, most accomplished basketball player in the history of basketball itself. So automatically, alone, that put him in my top 5 at least, right? So when I look at the fact that this man, when he went to high school, won 3 state championships, then went to college, and in 3 of the years that he played there, they won the NCAA championship. He was named was an NCAA Outstanding Player of the Year 2 of those times. We get to the league.
Say Kareem was at a sexy rig.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo.
But yeah, anyway, the point of the matter is that Kareem and his accomplishments as a basketball player alone are enough to put him in the conversation the greatest player that ever played. Where he retired, like what Kareem is doing, what LeBron James is doing right now, Kareem was doing in 1980, 85, 86, whatever, when he was 38 and when he was 40, averaging 22 and 7 in the finals in 3 blocks.
Stop lying. Please stop lying to these people. Here you go disrespecting LeBron and lying on him once again.
So let me ask you all this. Was Kareem not the oldest player to win finals MVP, if I'm not mistaken? With averages of 27, 15 at the age of 38 after they said he was washed by game 1. What are we doing?
This is what I don't like about
better than LeBron. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying Kareem was playing better than LeBron. I'm saying what we as the fans are witnessing in this new era of basketball is astonishing. Never going to be seen again, probably, right? What we're getting right now, what we feel is like, oh my God, how is this happening? This man is defying the logic of Father Time. That was what Kareem was doing too, at his time when he was 38, 39, 40, and winning championships. That's my point. Not saying that he's better than LeBron.
No. I'm not going to let you do that, bro.
Check the tape. That's all. Check the tape.
No, what you want to do is fool LaKERLAND. You want to fool the American public into just looking at the results, just looking at the bottom line. And you think that that's going to define the actual story, when in reality, it doesn't. The level of competition is what separates these two guys. You're not going to tell me that Kareem was facing athletic and talented guys, skill set wise, like LeBron has, which he's doing now. So that's the clear cut difference.
That's what I said.
The level of competition is light years different.
This new era
of basketball. He's not doing what LeBron is doing.
He's not dominating like LeBron's dominating his league at such an old age. That's what he's not doing.
The level of competition is different. So
whose fault is that?
Just like Wilt. Like, come on now. No.
This is crazy that an OG is disrespecting the old era. That's where 7 is. Which I'm
not disrespecting the old era. I just use my eye test. I use the eye test. I
understand the eye test. I understand it, but you need to go back to YouTube, look up some Kareem Abdul-Jabbar highlights from 88, 87. Go look up them highlights and tell me if this guy who has the most unstoppable move in NBA history that he was doing at the age of 40 that no one ever blocked other than Wilt Chamberlain.
Right.
Easy work. You put Kareem in today's work. Who blocking that? Who blocking this hook shot?
Again, you want to talk to me about the bottom line as far as the box score? Absolutely. It was an unstoppable move. And I mean, he did his numbers. I don't want to take away from what Kareem was doing. I need you for LaKERLAND for myself and again for the American public to highlight who he was going up against, and then also highlight the level of competition that LeBron is going up against.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron has been consistently going up against guys that's in the top 75.
Right.
Kareem wasn't going against guys like that night in and night out, bro. Are you kidding me?
He wasn't going up against Wilt Chamberlain, who's in most people's top 15s all time. He wasn't going up against.
Wait a minute. You are basing. Is
You said his
Kareem
level
not
of
basic? Wait a
competition.
minute. Is Kareem not greatest known from the Lakers experience?
Not really from just the Lakers experience.
No. I said greater. Which career are people looking at Kareem when we talk about his greatness? What are we looking at? The Bucks or the Lakers?
Both.
All
We're looking at both.
All right, cool.
He won a championship with the Bucks.
He did.
But
again, I got you, Mr. Lou Alcindor. I'm not gonna trip off of that.
Kareem, I'm sorry that you broke your hip. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give you some sort of love here on LakerLand. But Seven's just like, nah, bro. He was going up against substitute teachers, bro. I can't.
No, no. Again, is it not? Am I lying by saying that LeBron went against way more talented and from a skill set position and more athletic players? Am I lying?
Right. I'm with you. Mm-hmm. That's facts.
Offense.
That's facts.
So, but the best of luck to Kareem and well wishes to a speedy recovery. But I got to talk to the bosses because he should not be out shaking his ass like that if he can't control himself. Now y'all here breaking his hip. So, I need Kareem to get it together. All right, man, let's get back to the Lakers squad, man. So as you can see, ZZ, tomorrow we are locked in with the New York Knicks, and then we're back on the road for Chicago and then Minnesota on a back-to-back. Then they got OKC before the Christmas Day game. When you look at these next 5 games up and coming, give me your prediction for the win-loss records, ZZ. New York, Chicago, Minnesota, OKC, and Boston. These are the next 5 games for the Lakers. What are the win-loss records going to be for LA?
Damn, New York is like a coin toss for me. I'm gonna go with the Lakers for New York. I'm gonna go with the Lakers for New York. I'm gonna go with the Lakers for Chicago. Minnesota's gonna probably get that one. OKC is probably gonna get that one. And the Celtics on Christmas, I'm gonna go for Bron. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Bron on Christmas.
3-2. I'm going 4-1. I agree with everything you said except the Minnesota game. I know Minnesota's at the top of the Western Conference. I know that's going to be the second game from the back-to-back, but I think that's going to be the night that LeBron and AD shows who's really the best team in the Western Conference, or at least expose Minnesota as not being the true number one. It's just early on. I think that they're going to step it up for that game. So with that being said, they could lose to Chicago. They could slip up to Chicago. I seriously doubt it, but I do feel like they'll beat Minnesota. So you got them going 3-2 in the next 5. I got them going 4-1. When you look at the Lakers record right now, they lost their first place spot in the Pacific Division right now. They are 15-10. They are half a game behind Sacramento. That road record, bro, 4-7 on the road, and they about to hit the road again. What are you seeing from the Lakers, bro, that they need improvement for when we talk about these road games? Because they got a lot more road games before the year's out.
Yeah. Honestly, they've done a better job of getting started early, not in a way of just like kind of getting out and not falling behind in the first.
Yeah.
So, but their problem is that, I think it's the momentum shift sometimes on the road, because when you factor in the fact that the Lakers have just recently started getting their shit together in the first quarter, and then the second quarter rolls around, and then it's like a back and forth affair. By halftime, it's like a 5-point game at that, or a 5-point differential. You go in the third quarter, the home team gets rolling a little bit, and then Darvin Ham starts slipping up with when to call a timeout, and the momentum is kind of shifting. And then it's also a fact of like if that happens, you have to factor in when LeBron is going to play and him being like, okay, LeBron's off the court. Obviously, we talked about the plus minus and stuff like that. And it's even worse when Anthony Davis isn't there. So, when you look at it like that, I mean, that was a big reason why they lost against the Spurs, was because, on the road, new AD, and, Victor Wembanyama celebrates the 4th win of the season.
I got to talk to the bosses, LakerLand. Gladys Abraham. Wait a minute. Gladys got the Lakers going 1-4 this week in the next upcoming 5 games, and you think that is bad? Look what Vixie had to say. The Lakers are going to be winless versus the Knicks at home, the Chicago Bulls, Minnesota, OKC, and who else was I missing in that final game? Boston.
Yeah.
At home in Los Angeles on Christmas Day. They got LeBron losing to Jason Tatum and the gang on Christmas. Y'all are so disrespectful. 0-5, really? 1-4, really? Leaf Holler, 1-4, really?
They should have beat the Mavs, but then Luka said no.
You got to be kidding me. We got the new free agent. We got the highly signed, the new acquired LakerLand free agent in the building. Hoodie Hank is in the building, and this is his flu game. About to bring him up, but Hank is sick. And, first of all, salute to my guy for making it. We see what AR-15 did. I wanted to have a conversation with who had the greatest flu game between AR-15 and Michael Jordan, but I ain't going to be that disrespectful today. My man ZZ might have the real flu game today. What's up, brother?
Nothing much, man. Trying to beat that bug, man. Trying to beat the bug.
Man, it is
sound like a deep voice R&B singer.
Sound like Councilman Eric Mays, bro, from Flint, Michigan, when a councilman, bro. Yeah, man. But it's all good, man. I appreciate you coming through. We just getting some things rocking and rolling, ZZ, and I was just coming off of our conversation about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar breaking his hip, and we're now just tapping into the Lakers' next 5 games. I'm gonna show you because you might have just came in to the loop, Hank. But they got the Knicks tomorrow. Then they go on the road for Chicago, Minnesota, OKC. That's a back-to-back, the Chicago and Minnesota games. Then they go OKC on Saturday, and then they back home for Boston on Christmas. When you look at this graph, Hank, what would you project the Lakers win-loss record be for these next upcoming 5 games? I got them 4-1. Hank got them. ZZ got them 3-2.
Let me see that again. They tell me if they're at home or not. Okay, see, versus New York. Yeah, okay. Of course, they can't take them lightly. I do think they can beat New York home. One more time.
Then they have Minnesota. Then they have Chicago. They at Chicago.
Okay.
At Minnesota back-to-back.
That's tough. I think they splitting that.
You don't think they beat Minnesota? So everybody's so high on Minnesota.
Twice?
For good reason, because they're better than the Lakers.
I mean, they couldn't. They just lost to San Antonio. I thought they were going to win both of those.
Yeah.
Who just lost to San Antonio?
Hey, Hank. Who else did they lose to? They lost to the Dallas Mavericks.
Time out.
When you were saying
out.
Luka wasn't better than Bron.
Hank, who just lost to San Antonio? You talk about the Lakers?
Yeah. I thought they were going to have both of those in the bag. Remember, I predicted that last week. I'm like, they're going to take both of them.
And they did not.
So thank you for being complete, because you trying to make it seem like they just had one game. They just beat San Antonio the night before. They should have won both of them. That's fine. But they did win one. Like you scaring me already. I'm hoping
that's what I'm saying.
That's
why I think they're going to split Minnesota. Minnesota's a better team than San Antonio.
Yeah.
Way better team.
Much better team. God.
That trade is looking like it's working out right now. The Gobert trade.
It's
looking
looking
like
real good.
It has been. It has been for Minnesota. But again, ZZ is talking about they're way better than the Lakers. From what angle? What are you looking at? What player did the Minnesota Timberwolves have in uniform that's better than the Lakers players?
I don't think they have a player that's better than the Lakers player, but I think Rudy Gobert, if you said he had a case for defensive player of the year this year, I wouldn't bat a damn eye. He's leading them to a top, 3 defense in the league, best record, leading the best team in the league with the best record, with the top 3 defense as their best defender. And we were talking about how this trade was a meme-worthy trade a year and a half ago. What are we talking about? Meanwhile, your team is waiting for their defensive player of the year, who just came off of 2 back-to-back great performances, by the way, might I add. Then he goes down, and they drop him to San Antonio.
Who's the better all-around defender? Who would you rather have, Anthony Davis or Rudy Gobert?
AD all day. I just like him completely.
I'm gonna take Rudy.
You're gonna take Rudy Gobert.
I like his availability more than AD's. Sorry,
bro. You come with so many excuses.
That's the only reason.
That's bogus. That is bogus. All right, cool.
How many defensive player of the years Rudy got? 3. How many,
bro? What does Rudy Gobert do on the offense? On the offensive end of basketball?
That has nothing to do with my defense that I need from him. You just said you were talking about all last week. How much hardware Luka got? Chat. How much hardware does Rudy Gobert have on the defensive side of the ball? 3 of them things. How much does AD have? He should have at least 1.
Listen,
but
the difference is you only want to go off of accolades. That's not, I don't rock like that. You only want to go off of that. Rudy Gobert, if you watch the game of basketball, cannot guard all 5 positions defensively. I don't care how many defensive player of the year awards he has. Rudy Gobert cannot guard all 5 positions. Anthony Davis can. And Anthony Davis can play all 5 positions. So what conversation are we having about Rudy being better than AD? It's ridiculous.
Hardware. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about.
Finals. Larry O'Brien trophy. That's the real
correct.
hardware.
That is correct.
Rudy got one of them.
That is correct. That is very correct. And guess what? Rudy Gobert has 3 defensive player of the years to AD's what? 1?
Anthony Davis is about to raise a banner tomorrow. You forgot about that?
The in-season tournament.
You forgot about that? What banner is Rudy Gobert raising?
He about to raise the in-season tournament banner tomorrow. That's what you're talking about. You're talking about the in-season tournament. Oh, all right. For sure.
AD can barely guard the perimeter. Really?
Oh, pull up the chat. Look. AD might be a reputation defender on the perimeter at this point, but let me stop.
Yeah, Rudy's good at defense, man. I ain't gonna say that he's not good.
Yeah, he's trying to sell it like Rudy Gobert is not a better interior defender than Anthony Davis, and it's just that simple. I'm sorry.
He's not a better. I said all around. He's not a better all around defender than AD.
He might be better this year. Have you checked him this year? He isn't bad on the perimeter this year. They got him switched.
He only plays one side of the basketball. AD exudes energy on both ends of the basketball court. You don't bring that into play neither. Like you just one-sided with these arguments.
Because we're not talking about who's the better player. That's clearly Anthony Davis because he plays both sides of the ball.
No, but what I'm saying is this is not a video game. So you have to, even if we're only sticking to defense, we have to take in consideration the amount of energy put out on the offensive end. If there's somebody that's a number 1 or a number 2, they not gonna have as much energy to put out on defense because they doing their thing on both ends of the basketball court. Rudy ain't doing nothing on offense. All his energy is being on the defensive end.
Because that's not his role or responsibility, Seven. And look at that. Look at where that has them right now. Look at how Rudy
AD's role and responsibility is more. And why is that? Because he's a better player.
I know he's a better player. I know that. He's not
a better defender. He can guard all 5 positions.
Always disabled is not as reliable as Rudy Gobert. I'm sorry.
But it was always dominant.
I'm sorry. Like, bro,
you see
AD wasn't there in a matchup against Wembanyama, and then they win. Like, damn. But if he was
Anthony Davis just dropped 40 points in the championship game.
He did do that. He did do that.
And now look how disrespectful
he about to raise up that banner. He proud as hell, ain't he?
LAKERLAND, y'all already know what time it is, man. Smash that like button. Episode 30. We are locked and loaded, man. Make sure you guys, if y'all new to the platform, subscribe to the channel. We're about to get into our main topic of discussion for hour number 1. Y'all see the title of the video. LeBron James, top 5. The debate continues. My God. Drop a bomb for my man, LeBron James.
LeBronson.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the show really gets good, because I'm poking holes in all these stories. All these guys like Hoodie Hank, who says he's a supporter of LeBron and LeBron his favorite player. I'm exposing all truths this afternoon. ZZ with all these little fake flowers he give LeBron, I'm putting all that to bed this afternoon. But before we get into that, let me show ZZ. I want to show you something, ZZ, because I forgot to show you something that you asked me for. These numbers were from about a month ago.
A month ago?
You asked me to show you a comparison about AD versus Jokic this season. This was last month's numbers. I'm not even really going to speak. I just want you to see this.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I am going to speak. I'm sorry. I am going to speak. I told you on both ends of the basketball court, Anthony Davis is having a better season than Jokic. And you called me basically a damn fool. What is Jokic doing on the defensive end? Look at them numbers.
Right.
This is the best player in the world, y'all said. What is going on?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He don't even want to look. I can see you not looking, but that's fine.
I'm just
wanted to provide you the proof. These are all accurate numbers. I wouldn't lead you wrong.
Them assists, though, 7. Them assists.
That's the differentiating factor.
Let me ask you a question.
Pull up Urban.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I show you this list right here. I show you this complete list.
Mm-hmm.
And Hank, you have the nerve in your sick capacity to come at me to talk about assists. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah, point guard, pretty much.
Who is Anthony Davis that?
Nope.
No.
So why would Anthony Davis have the same amount of assists as Nikola Jokic?
Different roles and responsibilities.
All right, then. So you can't use that as an argument for me when AD doesn't bring the ball up the court. He's not going to have the amount of assists. You're trying to make it. You know what you just said disrespectfully? Disrespectfully, you're saying AD couldn't average this many assists if he had the basketball in his hands. That's what you're saying.
He can't.
He can't.
If they play through him, probably so.
If
so
he
like
facilitated the offense like Nikola does, he wouldn't have the same amount of assists. ZZ?
No. Because you want to know why? Because why?
Absolutely, I want to know why.
Why did your Pookie Wookie Bear LeBron at the start of the season say that the keys of the franchise were going to be handed towards Anthony Davis? Something that he has been trying to say since 2019. So it's been a 4-year experiment of this. When it first went down, my initial thought was, oh my God, LeBron's a genius. He's going to play with Anthony Davis. Now he can just take the load off. Anthony Davis is going to take the load off of LeBron. That's less pressure. LeBron can literally cook when he wants to, yada, 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 yada. And we are in year 4, and LeBron is still year 5, I think, and LeBron is still running the offense. Still. That's what it is. So he could be running the offense because that's ideally what you would think, but he can't do it. Maybe he just can't do it. Maybe he just can't do it like Nikola Jokic on the offensive end. Maybe. Do you wow. Do you not know what position Anthony Davis played in high school?
Point guard.
He played point guard in high school, yeah.
Point guard. How are you going to sit up here and tell me that this is something that this guy can't do? He played point guard.
In high school. Jokic is playing point guard now. There's a difference.
The only difference is the usage rate. That's the difference. The only difference is that the players being called for Nikola to bring the ball up the court. not AD. That's the only difference. Stop
And
it.
Anthony Davis plays significantly less games than Nikola Jokic does throughout the regular season and into the
Due
playoffs.
to injuries, due to playing
Okay.
harder. Nikola
Always the
Jokic, you
same.
can argue that
Playing harder.
Nikola Jokic don't get hurt because he don't do nothing on the defensive end.
This nigga's hating. This is generational hate right now. Generational hate right now. Man, I don't care that he averaged a triple double on 60% from the field. He just lazy. Nigga don't do nothing.
Lazy.
He don't get
Hey,
no
7,
heart.
he about to smash that triple double record. Nobody gonna reach him. Just like nobody's gonna reach John Stockton's assist. He gonna smash the triple double record.
Yeah, let's go. I mean, Russ still my triple double king.
Yeah, 4 seasons. Yep.
That's my triple double king. I'm sorry.
So let's get down.
It is. Go ahead.
Let's get down to business. I want to get back to LeBron James being a top 5 MVP, top 5 player right now. I want to poke holes in all these stories. This is where the show gets good. So right now, and I'm surprised LeBron James is currently in the top 10. I believe he's ranked number 9. But right now, the Kia MVP list right now goes as follows: Joel Embiid number 1, Nikola Jokic number 2, Giannis Antetokounmpo number 3, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is ranked number 4, and last but not least is Luka Doncic. Now, everybody in this live chat, ZZ, is asking me. They kind of like trying to call me out, talking about what happened to LeBron after this Luka game. Like,
what happened? What happened?
Why y'all act like that game really didn't come down to the wire? LeBron had just as great of a game.
They always come down to the wire.
All right, cool.
Mavs and Lakers games always go down to the wire.
Out of those guys that I mentioned, ZZ, Embiid, Joker, Giannis, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Luka, what does those 5 guys have that LeBron James doesn't in year 21 this season?
Wins. Yeah. Wins. And I mean, because the thing with LeBron that's tricky is, and this is why I'll say this too, if you have LeBron in your top 5 list, I'm not batting an eye. I completely understand why, because LeBron himself individually is having a pretty damn good season for somebody in year 21. So it is cool. However, these other guys, you can make a case for having better seasons than LeBron, because when you can not only look at the box score, you can look at the standings, and then you realize, okay, these guys are really cooking. SGA is leading that young OKC team that's third or second in the Western Conference. SGA is leading charge over there. Giannis, and we laughed about them earlier on in the season, but we laughed about them earlier. But the Bucks are the second seed in the East, right? Giannis is averaging 30 and over 10 rebounds, going crazy, right? Joel Embiid lost James Harden, still putting up 30 in 3 quarters some nights. Luka Doncic, don't even get me started. I've already addressed that last episode. But 7, for some reason, thought that Luka just wasn't like that. And for Luka to have a rough night from shooting the ball, 17 assists. You see the one where he was in the paint and he just did this through 2 Lakers. Like he was like, y'all niggas ain't coming, right? Y'all niggas ain't ready. Y'all don't want to play no basketball today. But no. Like I'm saying, if you have LeBron in your top 5 at 5, I respect it. I ain't got no problem. No problem. I won't even debate it because that's your opinion and I see it. Seth probably got this nigga number 1 meanwhile, and that is something I cannot get around. I can't get with it. I just can't. No.
Salute to our brother Leaf. Thank you, Leaf, for the support. Leaf said it led to the Lakers getting swept by Serbian, man. Look, check this out, man. You can sit up here and talk to me all day. Shout out again, and thank you, Leaf, so much for the support, gang. You can talk to me today, ZZ, all day about one game. Once again, Luka is the worst superstar on the defensive end of the basketball court. And you have still yet to explain to me one thing that Luka can do right now that LeBron can't do in year 21. Because I guarantee you, if the tables was turned and Luka was in year 21, Luka wouldn't be doing the same thing Luka's doing now.
Really?
LeBron is literally still unstoppable offensively. But go ahead. Hank, which one of those guys, what do these guys have that LeBron don't have? I'm still waiting for a real valid explanation.
Well, we talking about MVP race. It's the wins. You know they're gonna go off the wins. So if he wants that elusive, what it be, fifth one,
Yeah.
MVP, that he gonna have to get in that top 2 in the West. They'll give it to him because it's Bron, and his numbers got to be pretty much what it is now. I would probably try to get my points per game up to about his normal average 27, and they'll give him the MVP. But he can't be down at, what is he, 8th seed right now? They're not gonna give him the MVP.
Thank you,
Brown
Bob.
says I need to stop mentioning year 21. I'm using it as a handicap. The other players is not Make-A-Wish trophy. It's cool that LeBron is old and playing well, but it doesn't trump what everybody else is doing. It absolutely.
It does, Seven.
Go ahead,
it does. No, you got it. Tell me how it does. Tell me how it trumps it.
It does not. How does it, bro? This is reality. We're watching this guy do this. This is not fantasy. This is not AI. This is not a PlayStation or Xbox. This is real time. We're really watching a 38, 39-year-old in year 21 be still dominant offensively, unstoppable offensively, and still competing and winning. We've never seen no one of that age do it. And all these guys that are being considered at the top, I'm willing to bet the rent money they couldn't do it if it was at that age.
7. LeBron is still my guy. I'm a loyal dude. But I can tell you, can be honest. I know I can. He ain't the same Bron from Cleveland, first time in Cleveland.
He's a better Bron. He's a better Bron.
Back to when he went to Miami.
He's a better Bron. He's a better Bron. He's better.
Can he handle the weight? Can he handle the team load by himself like he used to?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
By himself.
Wait a minute.
He lost to Victor Wembanyama.
I got to get something clear real quick. Hank, you're telling me that LeBron James was a better LeBron in Cleveland the first time than now?
Look who he's playing with. What he's playing with now.
I just want to make sure that's what you're telling me.
And he was able to
his first
MVP. 60 wins.
Yeah, 67 wins if I'm not mistaken, and then they lost.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hank,
he's still great, but we spoiled by what he used to do. Like, for instance, if this was LeBron from the first time in Cleveland, with this roster, he would take them to the finals by himself. He wouldn't need AD.
Yeah.
That is
big. Was using Christian Wood.
No.
Christian Wood and what's his name? The other guy. What's the other? Jackson Hayes. That's all he would need. He had Anderson Varejao.
Yeah.
And what's the other guy named? Zuzuba.
Ilgauskas. Big Z.
Ilgauskas.
2009 Bron played better defense than this Bron. Tell him BDIA 21.
He's great, but we can't just say that he's the same exact Bron. He's not.
2018 Bron. Think about how many.
I don't know who said he was the same exact Bron. I said he's better. You said he's not. How is he, bro?
He can't play defense compared to
He's better than Black Mass LeBron in Miami.
Yeah, is he better than LeBron when he was in his prime playing defense?
LeBron is in his prime now. LeBron is in his prime now.
Lord have mercy.
Y'all are having a different conversation and y'all don't even know it. What y'all are talking to me about right now in this moment is athleticism. That's what y'all are actually talking about. And y'all don't even realize it. If you want to have a convo that back the first year Cleveland LeBron was more athletic than LeBron James or this LeBron James, absolutely. You want to tell me that the Black Mass Miami Heat LeBron James was more athletic than this LeBron James? Absolutely. But what do we harp Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant? How do we define these guys as being the greatest of all times or some of the best ever? When your physical game and your mental game meets up at an elite level. How the hell would LeBron James be greater back then when, first of all, you got teams still threatening, still daring him to shoot perimeter shots, and his mental game didn't even reach to his prime yet? LeBron James right now is out there playing chess. There is no competition on that basketball court in year 21. It's a chess game to him, bro. How in the
His skill
world was
set is
that
definitely
LeBron?
better. His three-pointer, all that stuff is better. Just like Jordan improved when he got older. We had that post up and all that stuff, but Jordan wasn't the same Jordan in that last three-peat he was in that first three-peat.
He was better. He was better in the second. He was more
But
athletic in the first
one-on-one,
three-peat.
old Jordan versus
He was
young Jordan.
to
Who
me.
getting it?
Young
Michael was a
Jordan
more-
was averaging 41 in the finals. And what was it, 93? He was averaging
That's
41.
Again, that's a highlight reel. The first three-peat to me was a highlight reel. The second three-peat to me, that showed how great Jordan was, bro. Look at all the obstacles. Mental.
I feel you.
That defines. That's what y'all go off of, Mama. What is Mama mentality?
And on that second three-peat with Jordan, he had better players than he had in that first three-peat.
Yeah.
If you really look at it.
Yeah. But my thing is this, Seven. We're not looking at it from an athleticism perspective because when
Yes,
you're
you are.
talking about LeBron, no, we're not. I'm looking at it from a standpoint of you're talking about how LeBron James is so much better of a defender than Luka Doncic is right now. LeBron James in 2009 mops the floor defensively with this LeBron James. 2013 LeBron mops the floor with this version of LeBron James. 2018 LeBron mops the floor with this version of LeBron James from the defensive side of the ball. Not to mention the offensive side of the ball. Consistently was LeBron getting 27 a night, shooting 56% from the field or something like that in the Miami days. Even in his first stint with Cleveland in the later years when he was winning the MVPs and he had the scoring title and what was it? 08. Yeah. So my thing is, yes, his mental is better because he's seen more shit. He's seen 6 losses in the finals. Damn, he know a thing or two now. Yeah, of course. But he isn't able to affect the game of basketball or impact the game of basketball in the same way that he was in Cleveland in 2008 through 10, Miami in 2011 through 14, Cleveland when he went back and was mopping the floor with the Raptors every year. That Raptors team is beating this LeBron if he got to carry that load from 2018 and 17 and 16. Let's be real. Like, what are we talking about right now?
So what you're telling me is that LeBron can't put up 30 or 40 points. You're telling me that LeBron can't hit game-ending free throws or a buzzer beater.
Free throws, you shouldn't have said.
That's what you're telling me.
It's not a slight on LeBron like right now. We are just talking about in comparison to when he was literally in his prime and was clearly undisputedly the best player in basketball.
But you can't say because the level of impact is different that there's not impact. That's what you just want to do. Because the impact of LeBron had on the game back in the Miami days, because the impact is not at that level, y'all don't respect it as still being impact. Y'all say he don't have none at all because it's not at that level of Miami. That is insane to me, bro. How could you sit here and lie to me like this on a Sunday? We are a week away from Christmas. How could you sit up there and lie to me? You can lie to Hank. How you gonna lie to me? This is crazy. We all know about that plus minus when LeBron James is on the court versus the plus minus of the Lakers when LeBron James is off the court. If that don't define impact this season, I don't know what else you can go by. What are you talking about? LeBron don't have no impact on the game.
What's the win-loss record without Anthony Davis when he doesn't play? What has it been in the last 4 years?
My God. Now you just want to change the conversation and the topic.
I'm not. You're talking about impact. Let's talk about it. When LeBron is going at it alone, has he been able to get it done without Anthony Davis as compared to when he was in the Eastern Conference in 2018 and ran through all of them niggas?
Once again, you want to talk bottom line and you don't want to put it in context. Just like this loss versus the San Antonio Spurs, Anthony Davis wasn't out. You want to put it all on LeBron James, but the fact is they had 3 starters that didn't play that game. The Lakers team, LeBron said it himself, this organization as constructed is not built to win games when you got 3 starters out.
Mm-hmm.
So please speak in context when you talk about this. Just because AD is out now, automatically LeBron should be carrying the load What about if there's other starters or key players also out in the same game? That don't matter.
What about 2021 in the first round?
But
Oh wait,
see,
LeBron
when I
was
want to
also
talk
hurt
about
in that
history
one.
and go in the past, you say I can't go in the past, and you see, it's like, really,
When I say that,
y'all always say I'm always talking about the past when we have our conversations and our debates.
well, yeah.
I'm always thinking about the past.
Well,
Y'all
when
always
we're
come at me with that.
When we're talking about LeBron in this instance, when you're looking at the fact that you think that LeBron is the best player in the world, and we're talking about how this is not 2016 anymore, or 17, or 18, or 15, or 14, or 13, like when he was undisputedly that, or there was maybe one person that could challenge it, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, Steph Curry, maybe for a season or two, but like realistically, it always had been Braun. Now we're at a point where you look at guys like Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, Luka, the guys that you don't give credit to as much as you give credit to LeBron James for what they have done so far this season. That's what we're talking about here. You're looking at LeBron as if he can do no wrong and no one can do no better. This nigga has been great in year 21. He's not having a better season than Joel Embiid. He's not having a better season than Nikola Jokic. He's not having a better season than Luka Doncic. He's not having a better season than maybe SGA. He's not having a better season than Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's just not. You can look at the win-loss record. You can look at the impact. You can look at the plus-minus. He's not having a better season than those players. He's not in MVP conversations for a reason. It's not like the universe falling backwards or flipping upside down. The nigga's not good enough to be a top 3 MVP candidate this year. It's that simple. That's all it is.
Shout out to our brother Jay Bowman. Thank you so much, Jay, for the donation and the support of Lakerland. He said, I'm a Laker fan, but this LeBron, he must be checking me. Jay must be checking me. He said, I'm a LeBron fan, but this LeBron lie need to stop. Miami, LeBron James, and now aren't close. What the F are we talking about? Well, Jay, again, shout out for the donation. I don't think that we are saying that it's close. I don't think that it's close. Clearly, to me, people say, Hank, let me ask you a question. What was LeBron James' best season in his whole career?
Shoot, best season.
In your opinion? What was the greatest year you think you've seen LeBron James play, win or lose championship? Which season? And ZZ, I'm gonna ask you the same question.
Probably
because I'm about to show y'all the
Golden
difference.
State. He was great. He just didn't have the help he needed.
When was that? What year was that?
First one.
It was
2015?
Yeah, the first one.
Oh.
You think 2015 LeBron was better than 2018 LeBron?
They both great. But I mean, I like that one better.
What about you, ZZ?
I was going to say the best version of LeBron that I ever saw is either 2018 or 2013 or 2009. But 2018 is my favorite out of the three because I was genuinely astonished at what I was seeing.
21 years of basketball play, and I didn't even speak. Both of you guys come up with years after the Miami experience. It is well known that the greatest play that we've seen from LeBron James came after Miami. So what are y'all talking about? What is Jay talking about these being lies?
Well,
His greatest years didn't even come yet, Jay.
Well,
What
he
are
was
you
still great in
talking
those
about?
years.
He was still,
Huh?
yeah, he was still great in those years. Just because we think it's
No,
2018 doesn't mean the chat doesn't think it's 2012 or 2013.
The greatest of what we've seen from this guy at this point, the greatest have came after that. This is what my argument is. But you guys were talking to me about the first year in Cleveland and he wanted to bring up Miami. That's an athleticism argument. Overall body of work, physical and mental. No, LeBron James is not a lockdown defender like he was back in Miami now. So what? His basketball IQ is greater now than back in Miami. So I'll take that, along with still being able to be a chase down blocker and still being able to be unstoppable offensively and 38 years old. Come on.
You know what, Seven? You've inspired me You've inspired
I
me.
should.
That soliloquy you just gave. No, let me look at Lakerland. I am inspired right now. 7 just made me realize something. You know what? The love he just showed for LeBron, he just said, never mind that he is not the same, not even close to what he was defensively in Miami. Never mind that. Never mind that. His basketball IQ is what separates him from the pack. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say it here. The best point guard in the league is Chris Paul. Matter of fact, that might be the best point guard all time. You want to know why? Because that man's IQ is just bar none. Bar none. He's still giving you the assists. He may not have the same defense that he used to have in his prime, maybe even in the Clipper years, but that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You want to know why? Because he's better than everyone else, because he's smarter. He knows how to get calls better than anyone else. He knows what a 5-second violation is. He knows all this stuff. He knows all this stuff. He's better than everyone else. No matter the impact of Luka, Steph, I don't care what they're doing. 30-point triple doubles, won't need none of that. We got Chris Paul. He may be 38 years old, won't care. His IQ. The older you get, the wiser you get. Chris Paul is the best point guard in the league. Because of 7. Like, what was happening? What was happening?
Again, if the MVP conversation comes up, it's going to be because the Lakers going to get in top 2. And if they get everybody back healthy, they'll have a shot.
So as we leave this topic and as we go into halftime, I just want to be clear once again, because when I bomb on y'all this week, I just want to make sure that I know what I'm talking about. You, Hank, you, Zeezy, I'm bombing on y'all this week. I'm doing the editing, I'm bombing on y'all. I'm just letting y'all know, I'm giving y'all a disclaimer. I'm bombing on y'all. So I just want to be clear. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So y'all can't give me no individual reasons why these 5 guys are better than LeBron at 38 years of age. All you're telling me is that it's because of the win-loss. This is because of the team. It's because of the team. Y'all can't tell me why what Embiid has that LeBron don't. Y'all can't tell me why what Jokic has that LeBron don't. Y'all can't tell me what Luka does that LeBron doesn't. You can't tell me what Giannis has that LeBron doesn't do this season. Y'all can't tell me none of that.
Player.
You can only tell me that these guys have better records. That's what. Okay, cool.
But that's how the MVP is then. We talking about top 5, your personal top 5.
That's how the media
different.
vote for MVP. I was asking for your opinion as far as what you watching on the basketball court, what you see with your own 2 eyes. Is LeBron James not a top 5 basketball player right now? What does this guy, what can he do that these top 5 guys do? And y'all can't tell me not one thing.
So if the season ended, I'm gonna pull a 7. I'm gonna pull a 7 real quick. If the season ended today, ladies and gentlemen, 7 thinks that LeBron James should get an MVP nod for being in the play-in tournament.
No, I didn't say that.
As compared to, and he thinks that Giannis, and the fact that Giannis is a better 2-way player than LeBron James this year, last year, the year before that, and the year before that, Giannis doesn't get one because even though he's averaging 30, that doesn't matter.
We got the categories. Leaf and Cole breaking them down now in the live chat. So
perfect.
Impact. LeBron don't have more impact than those 5 guys on the game.
Not on his team.
Not on his team.
In terms of their teams, if LeBron's out, AD's there. Now if Steph's out, good Lord, Warriors going down in flames.
I'm saying let's just stick with the 5. So if Luka's gone, Denver has no chance, right?
No.
If Giannis is gone, Milwaukee has no chance.
Correct. No.
If Jokic is gone, Denver don't have a chance to win games.
Not as much as they can win with him.
And if Joel Embiid is gone, Philly doesn't have a chance to win games.
Philly, shit.
They'll be the worst of all of them.
What about SGA and OKC?
They'll still be good.
They'll be back and forth, but they'll drop from the 2 seed for sure.
Cole said consistency. How has LeBron been inconsistent more than Embiid, Giannis, Nikola Jokic, Luka, Shea? Shea to me probably has been the most consistent.
Not better.
Out of
Not
the-
more than Joel. Not more than Joel.
I-
I can't let you get away with that.
but Philly struggled at the beginning before Harden left.
Yeah, before he left, and then after he left, they screwed. After he got off that team,
Joel wasn't the number one. He wasn't leading the MVP race at the beginning. He's
Not in
just
the
getting
first-
it now.
No, Joel's been there for the last like month and a half.
No, it's only been like 2 weeks. Nikola Jokic's been number one.
No, Joel was number one when Philly was at the top of the Eastern Conference. That's what I'm saying. As soon as he got to the top of the Eastern Conference, that's when his MVP nod started going up. And then he overtook Jokic like probably maybe I want to say a month ago. Yeah, I want to say a month ago. Last night he had 42, 15, and what, 3 blocks? Damn. That man's been consistent.
All right, Lakerland, we're about to go into halftime of the show, man. Make sure, once again, you guys, if y'all new to the channel, subscribe and join the membership of the Players Choice platform. Definitely appreciate all you guys' support. We're about to get into the second part of the show, and we're also going to have our open court segment just momentarily. Shout out to everybody in Lakerland and in the live chat. Quick reminder, y'all. We are live here on Players Choice for Lakerland every Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern and every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. So make sure y'all pop out on Tuesdays as well and check out our show. Now, the next 2 Sundays are pretty much kind of like holidays. We got Christmas Eve next Sunday, and then we got New Year's Eve the following Sunday. What we decided to do, we still going to keep the rotation going, but on those Sundays, I believe we might dumb it down to a 1-hour show. So we probably will be going live next Sunday as well, regular scheduled program, but we only probably do for 1 hour. And by the Lakers and the Celtics having the Christmas Day game, we'll probably dedicate that entire show to the Lakers versus Celtics. We'll mix it up in a bunch of different ways. So make sure that you guys join us next Sunday for our special edition of Lakerland, where we talk about the Lakers and the Celtics specifically for a special 1-hour show on Sunday. And we'll keep you guys in the loop about what we're going to do for New Year's Eve. But just wanted to let you guys know that we're still rocking on Christmas Eve. We're just going to switch it up a little bit with a 1-hour show. Hank, Zizi, did you guys have any announcements y'all want to let the people know about before we get into the rest of the show?
Thank you. Anything?
No, just check
Not
out
specific?
the channel, support the channel. Do my live every Friday. Stop by, have great conversations. That's about it. Friday,
man, we had a dope show. Friday, Thursday.
Yeah, well, no, it's
Friday.
morning.
Yeah, we did Friday. We did Friday morning. Yep. Another dope episode, man. So salute to him. Shout out to Bit. I see you in the building, my G. Shout out to Bit, man. Big up to you guys, man. Shout out to my dog, man. I'll have the panel open in a second. Let's get into the second half of the show real quick. Let me bring up the GM of the Lakers, Rob Pelinka.
Robert
Pelinka. So, Lakerland, officially, December the 15th, just passed us a couple days ago. That officially kind of started the trade season for the Lakers. A lot of guys that they had signed in the offseason wasn't going to be eligible for any type of trade up until December the 15th. So some of that actually came into play. The talks around the NBA community has been, for the most part, about Zach LaVine, Alex Caruso possibly coming to the Lakers. ZZ and I, Hank, we talked about the possibility of Draymond coming to the Lakers earlier in the show. But, now that trade season officially is here for the Lakers, just off of the top of your head, Hank, do you feel like there's a guy that the Lakers need to let go, or there's a guy out there available that the Lakers must go get?
We kind of talked about that too before too, or 7. Who is there? I mean, do you really want to get Zach? I thought about other day, and y'all let me know what y'all think. Maybe Donovan Mitchell. He's available. That would be nice.
That would be nice.
He's playoff proven. But beyond that, I can't.
You willing to give up value for him?
I give up the Austin Reeves and a couple pieces for him.
Yeah.
Donovan is proven,
Yeah.
and I'll give you a
That
big
would be
three
nice.
that I know Bron probably won't, and I think he fits with AD and Bron as well.
Yeah, for sure.
But beyond that,
What about
I
you,
don't
ZZ?
see anybody else.
I like the
ZZ?
Donovan Mitchell idea. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't know if that's really gonna go into fruition. But I know that there's reports that there's frustrations over there. But as far as Zach LaVine goes, like we know for a fact there's frustrations over there. There's frustrations with him. There's frustrations with DeMar. So um, if there was a potential for a Zach LaVine trade to LA, like I'd be for it. But I don't know if Laker fans or Laker Nation is like in support of giving up Austin Reeves because he's going to be probably in a mix for a player like a Zach LaVine and a player like a Donovan Mitchell and a player even like a DeMar DeRozan. Like he's going to be in the mix for any star player that has the potential to end up in LA through the trade. Austin Reeves is going to be in that mix. If not, they might. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Better call Rob. He might clutch up and find a way to keep a hold of Austin and get rid of like D'Lo and Rui or something, and just keep a hold of Austin, which takes away one, some good defense from Rui Hachimura, and two, kind of the D'Angelo Russell problem, even though it takes away a little bit of facilitating. Zach LaVine comes into the mix. He's going to be probably, running off the screens, playing off of LeBron. He probably will still have a facilitating role. Maybe not. Who knows? But I could see realistically probably Zach LaVine to LA out of any other trade.
And he wants to come there too. That's the reports are saying.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to FIFA Boy in the live chat. FIFA Boy, salute to you, gang. I don't know. I'm looking at this from a whole different perspective than both of y'all. Y'all might be right, but it seems like y'all are feeling like there need to be names that the Lakers need to be adding to the units. Like it needs to be a solidified big three. I'm not gonna say that y'all wrong, but I don't know, bro. Like I'm looking at what we have. I think we need rim protection still. I still think we need size. I still think we need to increase whatever we can do when it comes to rebounding and defense. Like, I don't know if that necessarily means that we got to go out and get a name. Like, I'm looking at some like mid-level exception type of guys that centers that I think that can help the Lakers overall. Like, what's the kid name from Washington? Daniel Gafford, I think his name is.
Yeah.
6'10" center. Like, I would like to see him, aside Anthony Davis for the most part. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, his contract is like 12 million. So, you could give up like a Gabe Vincent for somebody like Daniel Gafford from the Wizards. And I think that will work. He's young. He brings the length and the size that you would need. And I think it helps out with the rebound and the defensive problems that the Lakers currently have. Or
that's that JV
somebody
team.
like True.
I mean, they
Or
made
what's the
trades with
guy
him. That's
named
their
from
JV team.
the Pelicans?
Zion Williamson.
What's the guy named from the Pelicans? No, not Zion.
Herb,
The big
Herb
dude,
Jones or
no, Valanciunas.
Valanciunas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonas.
Yeah, Valanciunas. Yeah, he's another mid-level exception veteran. I think his contract is only like 16 million. So, I mean, you may have to give up like a Rui Hachimura or maybe a D'Lo for somebody like him. But I like him as somebody that the Lakers could pick up, because then I believe he could be at the 5, and then you can move AD to the true position that he wants to play at the 4. I've always been campaigning for that. So I'm just not necessarily feeling, fellas, like we have to go by a name to be successful. I think that we could get good with just improving the depth around some minimum contract type of veterans, big men, or just these mid-level exception players. I think we could definitely improve the roster. Like if we bring in a name like what's his name? Zach LaVine.
Zach.
Or Donovan Mitchell, for example, it's still always going to be the LeBron and AD show. You see what I'm saying? It's never going to be the Donovan and AD show or the Donovan and Lebron show.
I think
Huh?
I think he will lean on him a little bit.
Hell yeah, he's gonna lean on him.
You're not leaning on it, but you're not. So you're gonna sit up here and tell me if they was to bring if they was to bring in Donovan Mitchell, we would have a case of Donovan and LeBron or Donovan and AD.
Yes,
They would. I mean, you have no trust in Zach LaVine because he hasn't done anything, but we know that Donovan can get off in the playoffs. So
Since
we
his
know,
first year.
We don't know.
LeBron's
We-
eyes
we-
gonna get big on that. He gonna
Has
like, hey,
Donovan won a championship?
no,
no,
but-
7. What are you
Yo,
doing?
because
bro?
you're talking about an organization that's about hanging banners up. You're giving all this praise to Donovan Mitchell about what he does after April and May. What literally has he done?
Has
Yes, he
Austin Reeves
performed-
won a championship?
Has
7.
Donovan Mitchell ever been in the Eastern Conference Finals?
No, he has been in the Eastern Conference
All right,
Finals.
Couldn't
then,
get
so
over
what
the
are y'all
hump.
talking
In his
about?
rookie year, he beat the big 3 of Russell Westbrook, Melo, and Paul George. Outshot
Yo,
all.
again, all I'm
His
saying
battles
is
with Jamal Murray.
Yes,
let's not
50
put so
points
much
back to back.
spice on guys who really haven't done anything. Like you're saying that Donovan is proven in the postseason. Proven what? That he can get to the
Proven that he
second
can
round.
hang with them boys, and
He
if you
can
give him a
perform
team
at a high
if you
level.
give him a team,
There's a lot of
then
players
they
that can
probably win
perform in the
games.
playoffs, but the playoffs is
No.
about winning. It's about winning for the Lakers. Just
Seven.
because you
You
can
don't-
make it to the second round doesn't mean anything for a team that has expectations of winning trophies, bro. It's levels to this. And I don't
If-
ever see it being another player coming into the Lakers organization and the offense or a substantial amount will be geared around them and one of the two that they got. This will always be the LeBron and AD show at the end of the day. You're just going to add on to that to make it better. But nothing's going to change that dynamic. That dynamic won you a championship. You're not going to bring in somebody that ain't won a championship before to switch that up.
But it doesn't mean that you can't get help. So, like even historically, with
I'm
the
not
Lakers,
again. That's not my argument about the help. Everybody need help, but you're
Right.
you're not going to get no. Now it's Donovan and AD show, or now it's Donovan and LeBron show, or now it's Zach and AD show, or now it's Zach and LeBron show. It doesn't matter who the Lakers bring. It's still going to always be geared around LeBron and Anthony Davis, no matter how much help the third person bring. So for
Okay,
that
so we
alone,
go with
I
the
feel like
Lakers
just bring a bunch
historically.
of mid-level players.
Historically, Magic and Kareem was the backbone, but they brought in James Worthy and Byron Scott and all those other guys.
But when
right?
have you ever said that the Lakers, Showtime Lakers, was a James Worthy Magic or a James Worthy Kareem thing? Never.
You could have said, they said that it was a Magic and Worthy thing from time to time.
Worthy was that guy. Playoff Worthy.
Yeah. What are we talking about? Finals MVP. What are we talking about?
Worthy was that
about right
dude.
now? Like,
I'm not taking nothing
yo,
away from James Worthy as far as James Worthy being that dude. James Worthy was better than Michael Jordan in college. What I'm saying is you want to go off for 1 year. The Showtime Lakers was an era. That was an era. It wasn't about one season. Yes, true enough, James Worthy did get finals MVP. The Showtime Lakers was not defined nor identified by James Worthy being one of the top two guys.
Not the top two, but we're not, and that's not how we're looking at Donovan Mitchell. What
I
we're
don't know
saying
how
is
y'all
that if
looking
you
at it. I'm
bring
talking
in-
about the top two guys. That's the core for the Lakers, AD and LeBron. That's two guys. I said nothing is ever going to change that core no matter who you bring in. It's only going to be help.
So
And then the guys y'all naming ain't won.
say there was a. So let me ask you this question: what has Kyrie Irving won since leaving the Cleveland Cavaliers? What does his playoff resume look like?
But even if
Better than
Kyrie
Donovan
Irving,
Mitchell's.
he won. But what I'm saying is, even if Kyrie came to the Lakers this season in a trade, it would
And you
still it wouldn't go back to be the LeBron and Kyrie show.
You
It
got
wouldn't go back to that.
Nah, that's crazy. That's wild.
You think it would go back to that?
Yes, 7. Yes.
So if
Because
Kyrie
why would
comes
it
to the
not?
Lakers, Anthony Davis moves to the third man. That's what you're saying?
From an
He probably would
offensive
want that.
standpoint,
He want the
yeah.
pressure off.
Yeah.
He want the pressure off.
You think Anthony Davis gonna sit there and say, "Oh, you guys want to bring in Kyrie Irving?" Oh, well, no, because I want my shots. No, he's gonna be like,
He's
"Oh,
like, heck
okay,
yeah."
yeah, great."
He hit
We
the
have
shot of all
Kyrie
shots,
Irving.
probably the greatest shot of all time.
He won LeBron a championship. What are we talking about? Come on.
David Brown say they just let anyone that's a Lakers fan have a platform. David Brown says cheat code, just be a Lakers fan and you can come up on YouTube and lie. So let me see if I can find Mr. Professional David Brown's YouTube channel. Let's see if we can bring this to light to see what the professional David Brown has going on his channel, that maybe we can get some pointers and some tips. Because David Brown, if I go to this YouTube account of yours and you don't have no content on there, or if you ain't lit, I'm
You a
about to
troll.
violate you. I'm going to violate you. I'm just telling you now. I don't have no problem with y'all talking, y'all little talk in the live chat. But when you start to talk real slick and you don't have nothing to back you, I'm going to violate you. I'm just letting you know. And I'm
Damn,
about to
David.
do my homework on you. That's a fact.
Damn, David.
So let's do this real quick. ZZ, I know you like to start, bench, cut situations. Let's make this a Laker duo edition. Who you starting, who you benching, and who you cutting as a Lakers duo? Magic and Kareem, Shaq and Kobe, LeBron and AD. Who you start benching, cutting? Fellas, I'm about to drop the link right now in the chat. David, what's his name? David.
Or David.
David and Goliath.
David, please, by all means, hit this link. Keep that energy and come join us.
Educate us,
Start
David, on who's lying and who's not.
Start, bench, cut.
Okay, I can start, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. So I'm starting Kobe and Shaq. I'm benching Magic and Kareem, and I'm cutting LeBron and AD. Easy as hell. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
What about you, Hank?
I'm in that 40 club. You got to bring that thing back up.
We got Magic and Kareem. We got Shaq and Kobe. We got LeBron and Anthony Davis. Dynamic duos of the Lakers organization. Who you starting, who you benching, and who you cutting?
It's in order. I mean, you know, Brown my guy, but Magic and Kareem got 5 together. Shaq and Kobe got 3. LeBron AD only got 1 and 0.25.
Wow.
0.25.
Y'all hate LeBron James, y'all hate LeBron James on this damn show. I'm telling you, I got to talk to the bosses. We have a mandatory meeting after this show. I don't know if I'm going to be here on Tuesday. I might ask for a suspension. I don't like the way this show is operated, and I'm the moderator, but I just don't like how I can't control this. I don't like that. There's no objectivity here. And then now I got these guys about to pull up and just give me more trouble. Shout out to my guys. We got Leaf in the building. We got my dog Jester, and we got Bit in the building. Salute to y'all fellas.
Hey.
Yo, 7. What's wrong with you?
Yo.
What's the
I don't
matter
know,
with you?
man. I was trying to have a good day. Y'all just do this to me every Sunday.
No, you do it to yourself. You do it to yourself all the time, bro. Like LeBron
Maybe
is
you're
what I
right.
like to call a new age cherry picker. Them numbers don't have no impact. Without AD, y'all a lottery team.
Stop.
Y'all lottery. Y'all in 8th right now.
Stop lying.
Why am I lying? Wait, hold on. 10. Why am I lying? Y'all in 8th right now.
Lie.
It's not going to get
It
better.
doesn't matter, bro. Just because we ain't don't mean Brian putting up
It's not gonna
empty
get better.
stats. Brian putting up empty stats, Lee. Bro,
Yes,
you
that's
should
exactly
be kicked
what
off
it
the
is.
show for opening your mouth.
No. Wait. I'm
Ken,
sorry,
stop.
Bit. I'm sorry, Bit.
Stop.
I'm sorry, Bit.
Stop.
Hold on. Wait a minute. We ain't going to do this, DB. David, we ain't going to be no cheerleader.
second
You're
that
not going to
AD
be
went
Leaf
down-
cheerleader, bro. I need you to keep
The
that
second
energy.
that
Just
AD
because
went
they lost
down,
to the
bro,
Spurs,
what have they
nigga?
done?
Because they lost to the
This
Spurs, he
nigga
putting
want
up
to be
empty
a
stats, Lee.
cheerleader, but was talking shit. And I'm
Oh
about to
my
put him
God,
on time.
bro. Is it
Now
about
you on
winning or
time
not,
out for
bro?
being a sucker.
Well, you got like 3 followers on this page or something?
Not over 500. They are
They
winning.
8th.
What the hell?
No, I just
They
told him he
in the
got to come up.
West.
He want to be a cheerleader. Talking, but he wanted a cheerlead Leaf, man. Hit that
They
link.
8th
Come
in
on
the
up here.
West,
Keep
man.
that energy.
What
They
is
8th
their
in the
record,
West,
Lee?
man.
Are they over 500?
So now we giving out mediocre awards for LeBron now, bro. Because he got swept by Serbia, and now we got to give him a 20.
What
That's
is
what we
being
doing.
mediocre, bro? You just chatting.
Now I'm just chatting, bro. Yo, see y'all,
They
bro. Y'all
4
don't have
games
that's
over
the
500.
problem.
You
Y'all
act
don't
like they
have
the
nothing
damn
else but
15
LeBron.
seed. You acting
Y'all
like
don't
they the
have nothing
15
else.
seed, bro. Sit
Hey,
back,
Leaf,
bro.
what's
They
the
8th seed, bro.
Leaf?
We give them bro. You know who's good for the 8th seed? My Nets with Mikal as the leader. That's an 8th seed team. That's a 10th seed team.
Hey, man, they doing great,
The
though,
Lakers
Leaf.
not
I
supposed
like
to
them.
be there.
Fucking God,
The
bro.
Lakers are not supposed to be
You want
in
to dick ride Cam Thomas for dropping 41 in the L. but you want to get up
Hey,
here and talk about LeBron putting up empty stats at
Because
39 years
because
old. He's
because
putting up empty
because Cam
stats,
Thomas
and
is
they're
21 years old, 10.
They're 4 games over 500. Leaf. They're not the 15th seed. Relax.
Oh my God! So we giving credit for the Lakers being media.
Bro,
This
it's
the
not
greatest
even the end of the
franchise. This
season
the
yet,
greatest
bro.
franchise in the history of basketball, bro. And we giving them
The
credit for
first
being
part of the
eight.
season, and you already starting bullshit, Leaf.
Let me ask my
I'm
brother
not
Jester real
starting
quick because he
bullshit.
ain't
No,
get to
I'm
speak.
not.
Too
He
hard.
don't join the
Everything I'm
panel that
saying
much.
is
Jester,
actually.
hold up,
What
me.
have I said that's not true?
Hold
That
up,
LeBron
gang.
is putting up empty stats. It's
Hold
crazy.
on,
Because he
we shall
is.
return. We shall return
Hold
to
on.
this.
Leaf, hold on, gang.
ZZ, bro. ZZ.
Hold on, gang.
Hold up.
Hold on. I gotta mute you real quick, bro. It's like, I'm not sure if you can't hear me or not. Jester.
What's going on,
I
man?
don't know if he can hear me
What's
either.
going on, bro? Yeah, he got
Oh,
you.
what's up, gang?
what's up?
Hey, I want to get your thoughts and opinions, bro. Salute to you because I see you on my brother Showtime platform a lot. So salute to my brother Showtime. But I do want to ask you about LeBron in this top 5 argument because it kind of got generated from KG and Paul Pierce going back and forth and Kevin Garnett feeling like right now LeBron is still top 5. Where do you personally, bro, stand at with that conversation about LeBron being top 5 right now?
No, I got LeBron right outside the top 10, number 11. Right outside the top 10, number 11.
Outside of the top 10.
Outside of the top 10.
Okay.
Yes. LeBron is no longer LeBron anymore. I understand he putting up these stats, bro, but when Anthony Davis don't play, the Lakers get demolished. I'm telling you now. Listen, man. I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Everybody keeps saying
AD
LeBron
is
is
the
the
real
best player.
MVP. AD is the real MVP of the Lakers.
Yes. Everybody keeps
but we're
saying.
not gonna sit here and lie and say
Everybody keeps saying that LeBron is the best player on the team, but then when he don't do as well, they always use his age as an excuse. Well, he 39. What you expect? Like, bro, you can't have it both ways. It either got to be one or the other. You can't have it both ways. You can't say he's the best player on the team and try to use his age as an excuse. It doesn't work that way.
Is that double?
It doesn't work that way.
But real people, niggas know that AD is the best on the team. Who is saying LeBron is the best on the team?
He is. That defense is super suspect without AD out there. Dude, y'all lost to the 20. Y'all lost to the 20 in a row on Spurs.
Then you got mad with me,
bro. Because you saying LeBron putting up empty stats. You're lying.
I didn't get mad at you.
Above 500. Without LeBron,
because if
because
LeBron,
y'all
but
just want
because
to
not be above 500.
No,
bro.
10. Here's what you don't realize. LeBron is held to the winning standard all the time. He holds himself to that.
Yeah,
so if them numbers is not,
is his record losing? Does he have a losing record right now?
Oh my God, bro. He's in the AFC.
How many games have they played? You act like it's 82 games into the season. They are not out of the playoffs, fam. They're in there.
Oh
what the fuck? The season has not ended yet, Leaf. How are you having your best career numbers and you're putting up empty stats and you're having a winning record? The West is not that fucking. You see the standings? They're closed. It ain't no discrepancy in the standings, fam. Stop. You over-exaggerating.
Y'all said that. You know what? Y'all said the same thing last year. Y'all said the same thing last year.
Same thing last year when we were 2-10. We're 15 and 11.
Y'all said this. Hold on. No. I'm gonna kill that right now. Y'all said the same thing last year.
Thank you, Ty. They can't name 10 people better. They can't do this right here. Leaf. I need you to do this right here, Leaf.
No, I can name 10 people better. What are you saying?
10 people better.
Y'all
right
can't
now?
name 10
Yes, I
people
can.
better.
Yes, I can name 10 players better.
That's easy.
Let him cook.
I'm
let
right.
him cook. Let him
name 10 players better, but he's not putting up empty stats. That's dead.
I can name 10 players better. What are you talking about?
Go ahead, Justin. Go ahead.
I need 10.
Bro, we already know the top 5. The top 5 is already solidified. I ain't even got to go to. Do I really got to go through the top 5? They're solidified already.
Who's in the top 5?
Let's go through it for the clip.
We already.
Johnny,
okay,
Johnny, this is what Leaf
Embiid.
do, bro. This is
do it for the clip.
The top 5. The top 5: Jokic, Embiid, Luka, Jason Tatum, and what's the name? Giannis. That's the top 5 solidified. That's already out the way.
Tatum ain't top 5.
Now let's go.
Okay.
Tatum ain't top 5.
Who ain't top 5?
Tatum is not top 5.
Let him get it. Let him
Tatum ain't top 5.
You got your 5.
You need to stay on whatever it is you're smoking. You need to stay off of.
Top 5, man.
Whatever it is you're smoking, just stay away from.
You got Jason Tatum You got Jason Tatum over
That's
Shea
Tatum
Gilgeous
fact.
Alexander. You sure?
Like,
Yes,
what?
I do. Now Shea is number 6. Shea,
right.
that's what I'm starting with next.
All
Shea is number 6.
Okay.
Shea.
Okay.
You got De'Aaron Fox.
Bro,
You got
stop.
Okay.
He said De'Aaron Fox.
LeBron. So y'all think LeBron
What
better than
is this
De'Aaron
now?
Fox
Did
right
you
now?
have De'Aaron before KD?
No.
I'll
Run your
get
list,
the
bro.
KD. I
Run your
already got the
list, bro.
KD
Run
list.
your list, bro.
You said
Don't get
De'Aaron
afraid.
Fox before KD and D Book though. Like,
What?
that's crazy.
Devin Booker. I'm about to say Devin Booker. He's next. I mean, bro, I can name 2. That's already 8 right
You
there.
cannot take this list serious at all.
John
That's
B.
already
thank you
8
for that.
right there.
Oh no.
Whoever the best 2 guard is in the league right now is better than
That's
LeBron.
Devin Booker.
That's Devin
All
Booker.
right, that's
Devin
better.
Booker.
He better than LeBron. Boom. All right, so
Right now,
next.
the way Devin Booker been playing this season has been better than LeBron.
Yes, that's already 8 right there.
Yeah,
That's cat.
yeah.
That's
He had
cat,
a
bro.
crazy stretch
That
right
is
It's already 8
cat.
right there.
Cap. That's big
That's
cap.
I love how y'all
Stop
been playing. Y'all been playing with D Book since he dropped
Hey,
70.
Leaf, give me 10 players better than LeBron, Leaf. Here, this is where the show get nasty at. Come on, Leaf. I
The
need
show
your
get
10.
nasty.
What you talking
All
about,
right.
bro?
Everybody that he just named, we said Joker, we said Giannis, we said Luka, we said
Right.
Steph, we said
I forgot about Steph.
Oh my God.
I forgot about Steph.
Oh,
Why you
Don't
playing with
sleep on
Steph?
Steph.
Why you playing with Steph, bitch? Why you
Forgot
playing with
about
Steph?
Steph.
So we
Hey.
gonna lie. So we gonna lie.
Steph has been playing better than LeBron this year, my nigga.
Without Steph, they're the Pistons. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you
Thank you.
serious?
Thank you.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Without Steph, them
Without
niggas
Steph
terrible.
Curry,
which
without
Steph they the
Steph, they
Pistons?
looking like the
Without Steph,
Pistons.
they are
They stay
terrible.
with the
Without
Pistons.
Steph, they're the Pistons.
Seven,
I
watch
ain't
your
gonna
Without
lie.
Steph, they
Watch your
are
mouth.
garbage. They are terrible. We all can admit that, bro. Like without Steph, they are not.
You up
They
here
are
all on
garbage.
LeBron dick. Why are you not on Curry dick?
We said, well, hold up. We said Embiid. We said Tatum. We said who else did I have? Who you guys said?
SGA.
Said
You say
De'Aaron
KD?
Fox.
SGA.
Did we say
SGA.
Did we say KD and D Book?
I don't think he got the KD and D Book, but he might have at the end.
Did we say KD? Did we say KD? All right. So how many names is that right there? That's like 8,
That's
9.
8.
That's 8.
7. That's 8.
You know what? I think
Yeah,
LeBron
KD.
is top 10 this year. You know, I
He
think
is. That's not even a
Hell,
debate.
SGA.
Nah,
Forgot about
I think he is top 10
SGA.
this year. I think LeBron might be top 10. He right at number 10.
De'Aaron Fox.
He right at number 10. Yep. LeBron is top 10. That's not a knock at LeBron at age 39, though, bro. At age 39,
LeBron,
top
he's
10, bro.
number
Like,
11 to me.
no. I don't even think it's narrative. I think he legitimately floating around that 10 to 9 range.
Yeah.
I think he's 10, 11. 10,
I
11.
had him like 6'7", 6'7" range. Personally.
Nah. You're wilding, CZ, bro. Like,
Nah,
No,
he's
he's
not.
not. No, he's
LeBron has
not.
had like some crazy play down the stretch this year.
Yeah,
He put up a lot of stats, but they not impactful like
I
that.
tell you what. I
He
tell
put
you who
up
I'm not.
fourth
I
quarter
tell you
stats.
hold
What
on,
are
hold
we
on.
talking about?
I tell you who I'm not putting over him. I'm not
putting up
putting
fourth
Halliburton.
quarter stats.
I'm
What
not
are we
putting
talking
What are you
Halliburton
talking
over Chris
about?
yet.
Bro, no. Stop.
I'm
Put
not
up
putting
stats in
Halliburton.
close
50
games,
stats and
buddy.
your team is above 500. They are winning games. How is
Because
it 50
Anthony
stats?
Davis is
They're
out
not
there.
losing.
Anthony
What are you
Davis
talking
is out
about?
there.
That's
Anthony
because
Davis
That's
isn't
why.
They are
scoring down the
15 and
stretch.
11.
That's because
They are
Anthony
AD.
Davis is out there.
Anthony
That's
Davis
why.
isn't scoring down
That's
the
because
stretch.
of
No,
AD,
you're
bro.
not even making sense.
Bro,
That don't make
Anthony
sense.
Davis don't play. They lose to the
I can't
20
Without
believe y'all
AD,
put
makes
bro,
AD
sense.
in
there's
Spurs.
a
the
You
lot
can't
MVP of
of
put
the
up 50
Lakers,
teams.
bro.
stats and
Y'all
put
are
your
Anthony
team
Davis
out.
missed the game and they lose to the weekend Spurs.
So
Hey,
that game
hold
against the
on.
Clippers was empty
I
stats.
literally just hopped
So the
on here
game
and
against the
said
Clippers
AD
was
is
empty
the
stats, my nigga.
MVP.
Hold on, 7.
Anthony
7.
Davis
Camera
don't.
on me. 7.
It's a coincidence that Anthony Davis don't play and they lose to the Spurs that they have us on a 20-game losing streak.
So that game against the Clippers was empty stats, nigga.
That's crazy,
When you did all
bro.
them jumpers in the fourth
I'm
quarter.
at 7. 7.
Wait a
Put the
minute.
Answer
camera
the
on me.
question.
Easy. What you got to say, bro? I got
Put the camera on me. Put the camera on me. Put the camera on me.
for
Let me.
I'm
I
just
got you,
just
G.
gonna
My
say
bad,
this.
G.
I'm just
Come
gonna
on,
say this
ZZ,
right
fix
now.
this, bro. Fix this.
All
Clean this
I'm
up.
gonna say is that the last time that Players' Choice got into a heated debate over Anthony Davis, suspensions were handed out. So let's just keep that in mind.
Yes.
When we're talking about Anthony Davis.
Well, hold up, ZZ. I don't work for y'all, and I fund money, bro. So you talking about suspensions? I'm getting suspended for what? What am I getting suspended from? Who's
Hey,
suspending me?
Leezy.
Leaf
Yo,
is right.
So they're
Leaf
not
is
gonna
on
take
his
my
Suspended
money, bro,
membership is crazy.
because I said.
Except Leaf.
So they're not
Everybody
gonna
except
take my
Leaf.
money because I said without AD the Lakers is trash. That's what they're gonna say.
Everybody
Yeah, 'cause you
except
lied.
Leaf. Everybody except Leaf.
Seven, stop smoking.
You lied.
Can't stop smoking that trash, bro. They trash without
I'm
AD.
dead,
Stop it.
bro.
The Lakers would be trash with AD by himself. I don't know why the hell you trying to ride AD so
That's
hard
true.
Well, they
That's
bugging.
true. I agree with you.
what?
I agree with you.
What the? Bro, oh my god!
I
So
agree
if they
with
would be trash with AD by himself, and they're trash with LeBron
They would
by
be
himself,
trash with
you're
LeBron
proving
by
my
himself
point.
too.
Goofball.
They
You
would
just
That's
trash.
be
all
up
They
we're
there
would be
saying.
trash with
chatting.
LeBron by
You just be
himself
up here
too.
That's literally
They
all
would
we're
be
saying.
trash with
Bro,
LeBron
next
by himself
topic. Next
too.
topic.
Come
Leave.
on,
That was
call
me
it
and
out.
Big's whole
Call it
point.
out, Tim.
These be chatting.
Call it
We
out.
about to switch it up.
Call it
Let's
out,
switch
bro.
gears. Let's switch
You
gears.
just said they
I
would
want
be
to start
trash
off
both
with
ways.
let's start
You're
off with
proving my
I gotta
point.
get Cole's opinion, my bro. Hold on, bro. We got
This is
Cole in the
nasty.
building. Cole,
What's up,
do me a
Cole?
favor, family, and rank
Yo.
these point guards. We got 6. Rank the 6 point guards in order from worst to best.
From worst to best. Oh,
Yeah.
I can't really rank Ja right now. Like that man
I
played
could do this.
Didn't he
This
play
is
one
easy.
game?
You can't
But
rank Ja. You know what he doing.
obviously,
Yo,
I'm
y'all
gonna
are bugged out, bro.
Hold on. I'm gonna put DJ at the bottom,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna go Melo. Then I'm gonna go Maxi. Then I'm gonna go Hallie. Then I'm gonna go Ja. Then I'm gonna go Luka.
Perfect.
I could agree with that.
Hold up.
I could agree with that, but I
He
Seven.
I
finna
don't
hate
think
on
that's
Hallie.
bad.
He finna
Seven,
hate on
don't
Hallie
start
right
that
now.
No.
He's finna hate on
10. Hold up. 10. Hold up. Before you start maxing, bro, because I know you high right now, bro. Before you start maxing,
No, I'm good.
go back to that.
You
Wait,
just
go
be
back to that
tweaking.
picture. No. Go back to that picture.
All right, I'm
So
about to break this
Halliburton.
He
down
finna
real
hate
quick.
on
See,
Hallie
Cole
right
ain't gonna
now.
get away with this one.
No. I'm not
Cole,
putting
you ain't
Ja
getting
over
away with
Hallie
this
right
one,
now.
Smitty.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Maxey is having an incredible season, but I don't think it oversees what Hallie is doing. Luka is obviously number 1. Hallie got to be number 2. Ja may be number 3 when he gets back, bro. Like if he's still playing at that level. I think Maxey has to the gap between Maxey and whatchamacallit is playmaking.
Yes.
The gap between
What you
the gap
mean?
between Maxey
Luka
and
is number
top
1
is
clearly.
playmaking.
Go ahead and get
Hallie
him
is number
7.
2.
Why is
Get him
wait,
7.
why is
Hallie's number 2 for
why is
sure.
What
Luka
you
number
mean,
1?
Luka?
You know 7 don't like Halliburton.
Get him 7.
He don't like
Get him.
Hallie. He don't like
Wait,
Luka.
hold on. Wait. All right, 7.
Why is
Hold on.
Luka
Wait.
number 1?
Because he's averaging like a 33-point
Wait.
triple number. What are we talking about?
10. Wait, hold up. 10. You laughing at this?
Bro, I don't know. I don't have
This
nothing to say. I'm just
Luka-
laughing.
Hold up. Wait, 10. Look me dead in my eye and tell me Luka ain't number 1.
No, he is. I know he is.
No, he
Okay, all right.
agreed.
So I don't know what the laughter is about. So all right,
Because
Luka number 1.
seven ready. He ready to pounce. He
Okay,
is
all
not
right,
having
7. All right, so it's 7 that got the issue. All right, 7. Look
He
me
not
square in this eye, bro, and tell me that Luka is not number 1.
Luka Doncic is the worst superstar
Oh my God.
defensively at this position.
That's a lie.
Trae Young.
And Halliburton is better defensively.
Which one of these
KD's a
which one
clone.
of these guys are worse defender? Which one of these guys are worse defender than Luka?
Nobody in this image plays defense.
Right. I'm about to say who's
Exactly.
the defender?
Nobody.
Oh,
Nobody
so
in
that's
this
the
image
pass
plays
we giving
Nobody
you.
in
defense. You
this
acting like it's
image is
Drew
a
Holiday up
defender.
there.
What are we doing?
talking about?
All right.
So you take the best offensive player because none of them play defense,
Uh-huh.
and then you go down. None of them play defense.
Thank you.
Shame on
It's
y'all for acting like
What are we
defense ain't
talking
a part
about?
of this game.
It's simple shit.
Shame on y'all. I don't know what y'all talking about. Shame on y'all.
7.
What?
Please explain to me what defensive prowess that Halliburton, that Ja Morant, that any of these players have defensively. Explain to me.
And look, Leaf,
None
it's
of these
worse for
guys
Ja
are
because he's
none,
actually
none of
athletic.
these guys.
See his easy
Listen,
face,
listen
bro.
to me.
Ja's actually
None
athletic.
of these
and can
guys
play
are
defense.
elite. None of these guys
So-
are elite defenders. I never said they were elite defenders.
Uh-huh.
But
Good.
again, none of these guys are superstars. Luka is, and he defensively is worse than all of these guys.
That's a lie. DG is a cone. He's not even
Consistently,
there.
year in and
Darius
year out,
Garland is
he's been a
probably the worst
liability on the
defender.
defensive.
Darius Garland is a steak and crab dinner.
Yeah, every time.
He is
Have you seen
who
Ja
is
play
the best
defense?
defender
Have
on
you
the
seen
list?
him?
Who
Wait,
is the
hold
best
up, 10.
defender on
Hold
the
up,
list?
10. Remind us what happened to Darius Garland, bro, when he went up against Jalen Brunson. That was chicken.
That,
That was
what Shaq be saying?
barbecue
That was barbecue
wings.
chicken.
I saw D'Lo
Barbecue
give Josh
dinner,
31 in an
barbecue buffet.
elimination game.
It was a barbecue buffet, Leaf. It
And
was
by
Y'all
the
really
way,
like
bro,
this
we seen Luka
non-defensive
serve
playing boy,
LeBron the
bro.
other night.
Nobody plays defense, Seven. That's the whole point. Nobody on the
We
graphic.
seen
Hold on.
Luka serve LeBron
Now,
the other night.
I didn't see that.
Serve.
I
look,
saw
and you
LeBron
prove
put up similar numbers.
prove my
Saying we didn't
LeBron
see
ain't put
that.
up similar numbers.
We didn't see
About
that.
to
Torian Prince.
Hold
I
on,
saw
hold on.
LeBron put up
Leaf.
similar numbers.
Leaf.
He had no
Leaf.
17
Leaf.
assists.
It was
Leaf, watch
Torian
this.
Prince.
Watch this,
Okay, he
right?
didn't have
He
17
said none of those
assists.
guys
Okay,
are
cool.
But he
superstars.
got a better IQ, right? He a better passer, right?
Hold up.
These
Leaf.
guys
He
ain't
said nobody
superstars,
else on
Cole.
the graphic is a superstar, right? And got mad at us for
Oh,
putting him number.
who a superstar?
Luka.
Nobody else is a
Doncic.
superstar. That was our
Superstar to
whole
you
point.
other than maybe John Luka. John Luka, maybe.
John's not a superstar, bro. What you
That nigga's
All
a
right,
felon.
well, okay, all right, fine. Listen,
John's
I ain't
not
gonna
a
argue.
superstar?
John's not a
No.
superstar. Look, if you don't want to say that, that's fine. But Luka definitely is.
Right, it's
Luka
Josh superstar.
has figured out how to serve any and every defense that he has seen in this league. We saw it.
Thank you,
We
Dot
seen
Com.
him in the playoffs.
Thank you, Dot Com.
You-
They
if you
act
want me
like
to give the
LeBron had a
playoff
Bro,
horrible night, bro.
Luka
Y'all need
was
to cut
cooking
the
Torian
crap.
Prince, Leaf. He was cooking Prince.
Why wasn't Bron guarding
He
him?
was
Not
cooking
LeBron.
Prince.
Why
He was
wasn't
cooking
LeBron
AD.
guarding
LeBron guarding him.
Because Seven talking about how
No,
because
he was
but
hunting that
Bit,
switch
that's
on
not
Bron. I know
Bit,
you
that's
thought
not
he was
Asking
towards
hunting that
stupid
switch.
questions.
Bit, that's not towards you. That's not towards you.
Oh.
I'm asking Seven because Seven keeps talking to me about how Luka's the worst defending superstar in the league and how LeBron is a better defender than him. Well, how come Bron ain't want to? How come he didn't want to match up against Luka? Was he
Luka was
afraid to get
hunting
cooked?
him.
That's a damn good question.
Yeah,
Zeke.
Luka was hunting his ass.
That's a damn good question.
Hold on.
And what your
Hold
man
on,
do? That nigga
hold
was
on.
like,
When
I'm
you
too old for this
say-
shit, bro. I'm too old for this shit.
When you say he's never won a matchup against Luka, what are you defining that by? The 2 games this season?
Who never won a matchup against Luka?
Who said
LeBron?
that?
Wait, who
Yeah,
said
that's
that?
what I'm
Who
trying
said
to
that?
figure out.
Wait, who said
what
he never won a
samples-
matchup against Luka?
I'm talking to ZZ. What was
I
your
ain't said that.
sample size of this LeBron Luka thing?
Oh, in like the last 3 years on any time they matched up in the regular season, the Mavericks had a winning record against the Lakers. They were always close game, but somehow, some way, the Mavericks always pulled through. I think Maxi Kleber hit a game winner on you niggas one time.
Hold
Mavericks ain't
on.
really started
Wait a
beating us
minute.
You
until,
said
like,
Max
this year.
Kleber.
Look at that. No. Hold up, Cole. I got this. You see what these lanes try to do?
Kleber.
He did.
Oh,
Sorry.
what about the Clippers? What about the Clippers record versus the Lakers the last couple years?
We're not
What does
talking
that
about
mean?
the Clippers. We're talking about the Mavericks. Talking
No,
about
we-
Luka.
no, we're not talking. We're not talking about. We're not talking about the
You see how
Clippers. But
LeBron
what
supporters
we're
like to
talking about is
navigate?
you trying to take hold on, Leaf. I don't like to over talk people. What we're talking about real quick, though, ZZ, is the fact that you want to use a sample size of a record, of a win-loss record over a stretch of years in the regular season. Like that actually means something. The Clippers are like 10-0, 11-1 versus the Lakers in the last 12 games. You going to tell me that the Clippers are a better team than the Lakers?
I'm sorry.
That stretch of wins losses you're talking about for Dallas and the Lakers don't mean nothing.
It's funny. Hold on. Don't no one else say a word. Put the camera on me for a second. Okay. It's funny. It's very funny. It's very funny to me. The Seven just tried to tell me.
Matter of fact, we can go one-on-one.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go ahead. Old school first take, just with black people. Let's go.
Okay.
You're gonna get fined for that, ZZ.
I might.
Yo,
But it's
ZZ,
just-
bro, you
The
about to
bosses
get
is
fined
watching.
crazy,
We got a
bro.
meeting immediately after. The bosses
We
is
got a
watching.
meeting
I'm
right
telling you,
after,
we're gonna be in
bro.
a
If you
boatload of
said
trouble.
that, bro, ZZ,
I want problems.
we ain't gonna
Ron.
see you, ZZ, for like 3 months, bro.
Ron,
Definitely
Shaq.
getting the Kawhi Leonard treatment.
Finna be free easy.
Draymond
It's about to
ZZ,
be
bro.
free meat.
Draymond
But let me-
ZZ, bro.
But let me just say this. All right. It's funny how you say, oh, the regular season
Yeah,
matchups, they don't mean nothing. They don't mean nothing. Wasn't it what Hank, you can attest to this. Wasn't it 3 episodes ago? Seven put a graphic up of LeBron and Kobe's matchups over the years, right? Which what majority regular season matchups. Meanwhile, you were using that graphic to
That's
tell
a
me
lie.
about how much
That's a lie.
greater LeBron was than
That
Kobe
is a
Bryant.
lie.
And now we're
That
here.
is a lie. That
Go
graph.
ahead.
No,
Tell me how
wait
I'm
a
wrong.
minute, ZZ. You're lying. That graph was about, and then nobody want to step up and tell him that he's lying. They just gonna sit
Wait,
up
was
here and
that
go
game
with this
7?
lie.
I
thank you.
didn't
That was
see
game
the
seven.
graphic. I didn't see
That
the
was
graphic.
it
What
was
was the graphic?
game sevens. That wasn't regular season. That was
Oh,
game
yes,
7.
yeah.
Game
numbers.
sevens.
Wow.
But even
Oh,
it
wow.
might not have been that
Even
graphic. It might not have been that
So
graphic.
wait, so
but
wait,
even
it was
still,
But
so
look,
wait, hold on, wait. Question 7. That was a topic to
yes.
support LeBron, basically.
it
That
was.
was
It
it
was.
was.
It
yeah.
was. But however,
Well, it
it may
wasn't a
not have been
topic
that
to
graphic
support LeBron. It was just
specifically.
a topic to show that LeBron is better than Kobe in the clutch. That's all that
It
was.
never. Oh my God. It
So it's
never went down. The graphic itself may not have happened like that, but I remember the first time we had a discussion Kobe versus LeBron, 7 utilized the regular season matchup argument then, and now that Luka, since he has one up on LeBron in the last 3 years and has been cooking ever so slightly, no matter if it's Vando guarding him, Cam Reddish, you could throw your best defenders, he gonna cook.
He won't
LeBron
cook in
on him.
Vando
He
that
wasn't
much.
cooking Vando.
Ain't gonna
He
lie.
wasn't cooking. Vando wasn't there, but Cam Reddish is y'all's what, second best perimeter option? Maybe
100%.
And he might be
100%.
their
was
first this
definitely
year,
getting
bro. I ain't
cooked.
gonna lie
Yes,
to you.
sir.
honestly. For
Just
real.
based off
Cam,
availability, bro. Like he
Mhm.
might be their first.
Yeah.
Cam been cooking. Cam has been cooking on the defensive end, but Luka had that man frustrated. I saw Cam Reddish. I mean, he picked up a few quick fouls, but Luka genuinely was Luka starting to laugh in niggas' faces at how he cooking them. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Just last night he drove inside, got a little layup, and started laughing as the ball went through the net. Like he's on that type of timing now. LeBron can still get his, but he ain't getting it as much as Luka's getting his. I'm sorry, not this season. Come on, 7.
I mean, but listen, bro. Like, and to tally onto that, bro. Like, I done seen Luka cook any and every type of defense this league has to offer.
So has
Bro,
LeBron.
I done seen it, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, bro, it's not a damn thing you could do.
So has
And I
LeBron.
think we could all agree up in here. It's not a damn thing you could do once he start hitting shots and once he start getting going, bro. Like this dude, bro, has figured out. I watched him figure out that Clippers defense in the playoffs. Luka's numbers in the playoffs includes 31 one year, 32 another year, and 35 another year. And then
He ain't
and
done
just
nothing in
three
the
and just
playoffs.
three play and just three playoff playoff years. Like this is what we talking about with Luka. Luka at age 19, 21, 7 and 7. At age 20, 28, 28, 8 and 8, 31, 8 and 8. 9 and 9. Like what? Like this is
You
crazy.
talking all this empty stats. Those empty stats you talk about.
Are
We're gonna have to
they
continue this, yo, because we
are they
gotta
7? Are they? You sure? You sure?
I got something for all y'all. Merry Christmas. I got something for all y'all. I'm not even tripping. Shout out to my brother Leaf. Leaf, I gotta let y'all go. We gotta end the show. We got a mandatory meeting at the end. Shout out to my guy Leaf, Cole, Mingle Jester. Thank you so much, bro, for coming up and joining us, as well as our brother Bit. As always, shout out to everybody in the live chat. Y'all was rocking today. My brother IrvinK.com. Inactive Music in the building. Shout out to you, gang. Big up to Tank Jones, as always. Tank in the building. Shout out to you, David Brown, FIFA boy. Big up to all of you guys. The Lou Podcast, Double Lee was in the building. Shout out to you guys. Big up to Jason Plays Games. I saw you in the building. Trina also came through and popped out earlier today. Johnny D was in the building, so shout out to Johnny. Frank Sakiro was in the building. Shout out to all you guys that joined, and big up to all the contributors. Johnny D, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I do apologize that we didn't technically get around to your specific super chat, but let me see. It was for Chill, but he basically had a statement for Leaf. So salute to you. Big up to everybody that supported the show. Hank, man, you did your thing, bro. Flu game was a success, bro.
I'm up there with Austin Reeves, boy.
Yes, you are truly up there with Austin Reeves, man. My bro Hank was sick with the flu, so shout out for him for making this show. Man, this is episode 30. We have officially been here on Player's Choice, joining you guys for this is our 4th month with Lakerland. Episode 30. We've been going at you guys for 4 months, so it's definitely been fun, and we got a lot more in store in the future. For the only choice that matters, Player's Choice. So make sure you guys subscribe and become a member of the show. And we are signing off. Y'all stay safe. We out.
Peace.
All right.